What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Come on in and hit that like button for me. Look at that. Oh, it automatically puts that in there. Interesting. That's for my Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, make sure you go on Facebook. What's up, everybody? We are making some gumbo. I am so far behind. Let me tell you how far behind I am. I'm really far behind. I would encourage my friends not to come early. You might want to chill out. Just chill out for a minute. Yes. Hey, what's up, Darius? Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody is having a good Christmas. Let me pull up my live. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm doing another phone. Sorry. Where my other phone at? Merry Christmas, Jerry Shaw, Erica. What's up? Merry Christmas, everybody. Where's my other phone at? And of course, it's been ringing off the hook. I forgot it in my bag. Couldn't lock the door. Oh, that's my door. I'm like, what is this? Okay. I think my shrimp stock is done. Okay, y'all, we are come on in and hit the like button for me. Is it hot? I am like starting this like from now. What's up, Courtney? Welcome. Welcome. What's up, James? I will put the link if anybody wants to come up and hang out. I won't be on here too long, but I will put the link in the chat. Let me see. Let me pin it. Uh-oh. Which one am I on? Oh, that's that. Let me go to mine. Here we go. All right, let's get this thing going. I know you can't see it, but over here I got some shrimp broth going, or shrimp whatever broth. I'm gonna use chicken, but I'm gonna cheat with this one. I didn't make my own chicken broth, but I did do some shells and vegetables and stuff for that. But we are gonna start with some andouille sausage. We're gonna put that in there. Sizzle. So who was on today? I've seen a couple of people were on. A couple people was on today. Yeah, where's my gift? Where is your gift? Where's my gift? Where's my gift at? My God. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I did see some of Judge Alicia's. What was he talking about? Larry's in bankruptcy? Is that the truth, or is that the truth, or is that just a theory? Okay, so I did my roux differently today. I did the greaseless roux, where you take your flour and you put it in the oven, and your flour turns the brown color, and all you do is mix some broth with this, and it's your roux instead of the greasy roux. And standing over there and for hours upon hours, I got a cup of flour and I put it in here and I put it in the oven at 425. And this is what we have. Because roux is all it is the flour, but you need something to make the flour hot. That's why people put grease in it. But if you just put it in the oven, 425 for 45 minutes, you get this. And in a few minutes, I will mix it together with the with some broth, and you will see it turn into the roux that we want. You watching the baseball game? You do it like that also. Yes, it's much easier. Much easier. We're going to get some color on these sausages. I know I don't have the camera. I actually do have a camera, but I couldn't get it to connect to my laptop. So I got to figure that out. What's up, Shar Shar? Said heard him say that. I'm watching basketball game. Yeah. I don't know if that would meant he was going to do bankruptcy or not, though, Courtney. Doing it the Trump way. The Trump way has been to file bankruptcy on your debt. So I don't know. I don't know if that's really what he meant or not. I don't know. I guess records will tell. That kind of stuff is public knowledge. So, and if he was, maybe he was trying to get ahead of the game before somebody actually, finds it out. Because Pacer will tell you whatever you need to know. Yes, it will. So it will come out if that's the case. Closely and even then keep the stirring product. Yeah, and that's what I did. I every so often I would stir around the flour. We gonna do this. This is a quick gumbo today. It's a quick gumbo. It's gonna have Dungeness crab, shrimp, sausage, and chicken. I already pre-cooked the chicken a little bit, not like full cooked, but pre-cooked it some. A personal debt. It was a bit. Well, that's true too, Shar. That was for business. Well, I think if anything, I think he's gonna do it for business as well. To do a redo with the camera setup. I know. I have the camera, but I couldn't get it to go. I couldn't get it set up. But I want some of this grease from the sausage for my vegetables. But I'm eventually going to have to put in some more, just a little bit more grease. That's the one thing about doing the roux on just the stove with the grease and the flour, because when that's done, then you just put your vegetables in it and bam, it cooks it. It cooks it right there. So is he finally, it's not a big deal to him because business people do that often based upon what he says. Well, I mean, I guess business people who don't know how to do business the right way, because I think if you knew how to do it the right way, you wouldn't have to file. And I know things happen, but I don't know. But I know on personal stuff, people, well, I guess it really don't make a difference, personal to business. It kind of don't make a difference. Bells ringing. Hey. I think I'm gonna stop with my shrimp stock. Drain that in a minute. We'll drain that in a minute. What's up, Courtney?
Hey, Merry
Uh,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
I said, let me come on up here and stir the pot a little bit.
Oh
Oh,
God!
get it going on
While I
Christmas.
stir the pot, you go stir the pot. Okay.
Right.
All right. Go
No,
ahead.
I was asking in the comment section, do you
Okay,
clean
hold
as you
on 1
go?
minute.
Oh,
So we got bell peppers. I mean that's celery, and that's bell peppers, and this is onion. Now I do have to grab my garlic in a minute, but we're gonna let those sweat down. Go ahead, Courtney.
I was asking in the comments, do you clean as you go or do you wait until you're finished and then clean?
I yeah, I kind of clean as I go. Especially when I was prepping everything, I was doing it
Hmm.
and then cleaning up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Got you.
You are
And
not
I just
hungry.
And I just learned something new about that roux. You put the flour in the oven. I'm gonna try that.
Yes, yeah. Let me tell you, I put it in the oven and it just comes out brown for 45 minutes. And
Mhm.
that's just a cup of flour like you would do at a regular roux. And then
Mhm.
I'm a mix it up in a minute where um, you will see what it does.
And how long did you leave it in there again?
45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 45 minutes. So and it really worked. I'm trying to find my garlic press. Where is my garlic press?
I'm gonna try that. I normally do my roux already done through Frenchies, but I'm gonna try what you're doing there. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
but
that.
my thing is, and the rules that are already done, they're not bad. You
Mhm.
still gotta make the food. You know,
Yeah.
you still gotta make it right.
Yeah.
So the roux is just the first part, which is kind of important. But
It's the important part. It's the
yeah,
foundation,
yeah.
If
So
that
you
roux
said
ain't right, it ain't gonna be right.
it's not gonna be right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So and especially if it's burnt, and that's generally when it's burnt, it ain't right. And
Mhm.
I burnt it before, and I continue to make it. And let me tell you, it ain't what
Mhm.
you want in your life.
Right. I've had some burnt roux before.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Mm-mm.
I see. Sean just got monetized. That was
Yes.
good.
That was very good. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her and excited
Yeah,
as to what's next for her, and especially with the monetization. And then we got
right.
Jesse coming up next. Jesse's about
Yeah.
to be monetized not before too long. So
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome.
Because I think he can get monetized. You know, he can go for it right now because there's different levels of it. It's you can do super chats, and then the next
Hmm.
level you're going to do ads.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the
so
first level is just super chats.
it's just super chats, and I think you can do members only, possibly as well.
Yes. Okay.
But
That's what Sean was saying. She was gonna
yeah,
set up her members only.
but you don't do the ads yet, and that's what
Okay.
generally people get most of the money from the ads.
Got you.
Yeah,
And what do you have to do in order to get to the ads?
you have to have so many watch hours.
Okay.
So you can have the you can and you have to have 1,000. You have to have straight up 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have I think it may be 4,000 watch
Watch
hours.
hours.
Yeah,
Is that hard to accomplish?
it could be. It could be. You have to go. You have to go live often. You know, in the longevity of your lives, some people do some tricks to it
Mm-hmm.
to get the watch hours up,
Mm-hmm.
but I would rather you just do it. You know, regularly. I wouldn't
Okay.
try to. Some people just leave their live up and go to sleep. Yeah, but
No.
you know what? I
What?
think YouTube eventually people think they can fool YouTube,
Okay.
and YouTube is getting folks.
You know what though? That's funny. That happened to really be one time. But I don't think she did it intentionally. I think she really fell asleep. That was so
Yeah,
funny.
she did what? Hey, what's Regina?
She
What's up,
she
Regina?
fell asleep on live.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's funny.
That
That
was
is funny.
hilarious because she was talking about, I can't remember what was going on that was hot back then, but I
Mm,
think she was on a cruise in the midst of doing this. And
and
yeah,
fell
and so she
asleep.
She
She
came
was
to us
drunk.
late
Willie
at
B
night.
was drunk.
Yes,
Was she with
exactly.
Cruiser? Because you know her and Cruiser will get on that ship.
Yes,
And
she
you know.
was. She was. And she fell asleep. I was rolling. I think it might have been Lamar Whitehead was popping off
Oh,
then.
that's funny.
Mm-hmm. That is
Mm,
hilarious. So I don't think when you said that, that made me think about that. But I don't think she did that intentionally. I think she
mm.
really fell asleep. That is
I
so funny.
don't know. I don't know. That is
Okay,
so
so
funny.
it's Christmas. So what nuggets do you have for YouTubers starting out to get their viewership up so that they can become monetized?
You know, the roughest thing that people think they have to do gimmicks and do little, things that, just kind of will get them seen. I think you need to be yourself.
Okay.
You need to really come. I'm the only one over here. Oh, you must be over there with the St. James Eats. You probably are inspired. But you have to be yourself because you know what? Because as you get into it, you're going to morph into yourself. And
Mm.
you're going to waste a lot of time, and then people aren't going to take you serious because you did a gimmick already to try to get numbers and try to get subscribers. You've done a gimmick.
Okay.
That Funky Dineva thing doesn't work for everybody.
What do you mean?
She came out with her wigs, and she came
Oh
out with
yeah.
dressing up kind of androgynous, type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. And it
Mm-hmm.
worked for her because it was the beginning of you. It was kind of the beginning of all this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try to do that now, I don't know because it's so inundated with a lot of people. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if people would attach to you for the long road.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you have to talk about a trending topic. I feel like you have to
Mhm.
talk about something that's gonna grab people's attention, and then
You
once
do.
you get them in there, you gotta keep them there.
And the thing
And
about it,
so,
and you can
hmm
talk about trending topics and be who you are.
hmm
You can talk about the trending topics. I know y'all want to see this, but I got to say that. You can talk about the trending topic, but bring yourself to them. And sometimes your delivery sucks.
uh-huh,
And people can push and push and all, but if your delivery sucks, you'll get the numbers, but they won't be longevity supporters.
uh-huh.
So
So
let's
you,
say something like, "What's up, Sean? Congratulations, Sean." Say somebody like you. You already
hmm
have a personality. You know how to talk. You actually know some stuff. You can, you know, give some information. You're not
hmm
afraid of talking. I guess you didn't have a Toastmasters class or two. I don't know. But
okay.
that is a plus when it comes to this because and there has to be some things if it's not going to work for you, you have to change it, and it's not changing who you are, it's changing the delivery of how you present yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, everybody over here, you come on over, Inspire. She done came over to the brightness. But and it doesn't matter who pushes you. You still
hmm
have to present yourself. That's what people say. Oh, this person helped me. That person helped me make 1,000. That's fine, and
hmm
give them that. But you still have to push yourself.
Right.
That 1,000. That's fine. That 500 is fine. But you still got to push yourself in order to have a successful platform. Hit that like button, everybody. Only 26 likes up in here.
So do you think, and I'm just asking, do you think that starting out with like doing panels and things like that, do you think that will help
Yes,
build viewer time?
yes.
Okay.
You do because you want people's audience to see who you are, and don't feel no kind of way. People call me a panel whatever, and I'm like, well, it doesn't make any sense if nobody knows you in that arena. Then you might want to get yourself known.
Okay.
So like you on my channel, if nobody knows you, or they don't know much about. Now they do. They're starting to. So they're going to look for you. They're going to say, okay, if you start a channel, I'm going to be able to. But just out on the island on its own, I think it's a good thing that Jives was doing over there when he had those King's Court and
Oh,
all those other shows.
absolutely.
That's
What?
that is great. It really is. It helps, but some took off better than others.
Yeah. I
So,
see you inspire. Inspire said, go ahead and start your channel
oh,
question mark.
I know we've been telling her Inspire.
We're gonna talk offline, but I will say this. This reminds me of Clubhouse a little bit, and I find it hard. Believe it or not, I
Mhm.
know I'd be up here talking and stuff like that, but I don't talk a lot. I don't like to talk too much,
Okay.
and I feel like it will be very challenging for me to sit one on one in front of the camera and just go for it. Challenge. It would be rough. Cause I tried it on Instagram a while back. I used to go live a lot um
I don't
during the
get no views on
pandemic.
Instagram.
Huh?
Instagram's hard.
Oh yeah.
So unless you have a really, really good following already, Instagram is
Hmm.
kind of hard to really gather that. YouTube is better than Instagram when it comes to trying to start new stuff. Once you get your YouTube going, then kind of backtrack and kind of pull
Hmm.
your Instagram in while you're doing that, you know.
Okay. Cause the numbers, just looking at the live numbers would give me anxiety.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what? You may want to be one of the persons who come on, have a 15-minute, 20 conversation and leave it there and allow people to replay and come. Instead of trying to do a whole live for an hour, trying to mimic what other content creators who's been doing it a while. The
Hmm.
longer you on, that doesn't mean you're that interesting.
Right.
So you may start off with, once you're finished with your banter, and
Hmm.
one thing you got to do in the beginning, write some stuff down.
Hmm.
Write some key points down. So when you start getting tripped up, you'll know exactly where to go next. Or if you get on a tangent, you can bring yourself back in to go to the next point.
Hmm.
So, I wouldn't strike. That's why the longer you're on, the longer you're looking at them live numbers.
Ooh. You talking
Merry
about
Christmas, Gail. Mm-hmm.
I see you all's comments. Thank you all so much for the support and the love. I'm just talking it through.
Yeah.
Chad, ooh, that thing used to tear me up. And that's the part that would make me be like, okay, because it'll go from maybe 3 viewers to 2 to 1. And I
Yeah,
was just, oh,
yeah, yeah. Well, on Instagram, that happens. So you can gauge yourself off of Instagram. You can't, because, like I said, somehow Instagram don't really translate good.
mm-hmm. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I made my own seafood broth or whatever. I put the shells of shrimps and some vegetables in there, and we got our own broth, so I don't have to use.
You're going to be done spilled it all over the place trying to show us. Be mad.
But I
It
have to
looks
take.
good, though.
So there's all the shells and things, and here's the broth.
It seemed like it's not taking you long to
It's
do
not.
it.
It's not, because I prepped everything. It's
Okay.
really not, because I already got the chicken in there, the vegetables in there, the sausage in there. I'm going to start to put the broth in here now.
Mm-hmm.
So all that broth went in there for the shrimp, and I'm going to add some more broth, some chicken broth. So both of the flavors of the broth is going to, and I want to make sure I'm going to add some water too, because I want enough, broth. Because I got a lot of seafood actually.
Okay. Yeah, I made some gumbo last week.
Did
I
you?
I didn't cook nothing for the whole week, so my kids are good. They like, no more
Mm-hmm,
gumbo for a minute.
mm-hmm.
But I love gumbo. I could really do gumbo for a while.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Mm-hmm. Because it's
So I'm
just
going to
right.
take, and I will come back to your question. I'm going
Yeah.
to take my roux that I made in the, well, my my flour that I browned
Mm-hmm.
in the oven. I got this flour, so now I got to get the broth, and I meant to use that broth too, but I have more. I have more. And you really should use room temperature broth to mix it up. But
Why?
it just makes for better
Okay.
mixing it and things like that.
Or what if it's hot? It doesn't need to be hot.
I wouldn't do hot.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't do hot. Yeah. And I think people aren't they don't realize that all you really need is the flour for a roux.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it, you know, thicken
I am
up.
really gonna try that because
Yeah.
that seems easier
Yeah,
than
it
the way you
is.
were doing it the last time.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you did the last time? Because you were stirring a
I
lot.
was stirring it. That was like the regular way to make roux.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the regular way. You just stir it for 40 minutes, sometimes longer, just depends. And it really, I hate my stove top because I
Mm-hmm.
need to change it to um,
What
gas.
gas?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can control your top, your roux better with the
Uh-huh.
gas, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So,
got a gas stove. I love cooking with gas.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
it's the best. Canva prejudice are my best friend. Yeah, are you familiar with Canva?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, yes, you are, because you do flyers and everything. So you're one step ahead game.
Oh, but honey, and when I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to do my own graphics though, because ooh, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
I
But you know
got,
what? You'll find that. What are you talking about? Like having somebody else do it?
I would like that because I
Well,
just
we all would
honestly, I
like that,
really don't.
Courtney. But is it beneficial to the bottom line?
It's going. I'm just being honest. I really don't have the time to do my own graphics. Like for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
have like quite a couple of irons in the fire coupled with this contract that I'm working on, and I work
Mm-hmm.
anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
So I really, really don't have time. So
Well,
that's what I'm trying to.
use impotent.
I'm just a hard worker. So that's why I really, full transparency. I've been talking to the Lord. I'm like, Lord, how am I going to be able to do the other things that I feel like I need to do when
Hmm.
I feel like my time is so little and I'm in school.
Oh, wow.
So
Are you getting
yeah,
your master's or doctorate?
masters.
Okay.
My master's in
Wow.
business
Well,
administration.
pretty
So
soon you'll be like Dr. Andrew. Maybe you can be like Dr. Andrew Caldwell.
that is hilarious.
Yeah,
Did he go? Was that today he went live?
he went live today. I just saw that pop up. I thought that was interesting.
That is.
Honorary doctorates. Everybody's a doctor.
I feel like I need to just go around there and buy me one. I'm sitting up here
Yeah.
working hard for a master's. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it since we since you mentioned that.
Right.
I don't like it.
See that
People,
root.
let's see. Mhm.
Uh-huh. And that's the
Ooh,
darkness that
okay.
you want for gumbo.
Yes. All
Now,
right, St. James.
definitely make sure you room temperature because mine was a little cold, so it's taking it longer to connect.
Okay.
Okay, you don't want it hot, you don't want it cold, so you want it room temperature.
Hey, Jesse, Merry Christmas.
What's up, Jesse?
Come
Merry
on up here,
Christmas.
brother.
Teddy's in the house.
But let me say this. It's people with doctorates, and I'm not trying to be mean towards anybody,
Right.
but they don't even have a GED.
I listen. I can fit. There's a pastor here calls himself a bishop and don't even have a GED.
I am very disheartened. And it's not
Yeah.
like they did so much work in the community that
Right.
like a Maya Angelou, she
Right. certain
deserve.
people who are just who have already done the work greater than someone.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
No, it's scammers with doctorates. I'm like,
yes,
man, I'm sitting
yeah.
here working my butt off through
Mm-hmm.
high school, through college, getting a bachelor's, and now, they don't have
Right.
no honorary masters, I don't think.
Wow.
So
Right.
I'm just like, whoever is doing it's a shame. It's a sin and a
It
shame.
really is. But you know what? It's just like when we heard that Matthew Stevenson, none of his stuff is real.
That is crazy to me. He said he went to school for his
He did
doctorate.
not. None of his stuff is real. That's what I would that was reported for me from somebody close to them in Chicago.
Oh, I ain't trying to believe that. I'm gonna let him live. I ain't trying to believe
Okay.
that.
Let him live, Courtney. Let him live. Let him
Cause
live.
I thought he was in the education space career wise prior to being a pastor.
Mm. Well, maybe he was anybody can be a teacher's assistant.
Oh,
Just saying.
Saint James, I cannot.
Anybody can be a teacher's assistant. That's
Oh,
no that ain't nothing.
no, I thought he was a principal. But you know what? That same night that you had mentioned it, I had went on his website. I'm like, okay, let me see. Because a lot of times in people bio, they're gonna talk about their education. And
Right.
I don't recall seeing anything.
Yeah, because nowadays you can start talking about what you have because people can go look it up. People can go look it
Oh
up.
my gosh.
So if he say he went to Morehouse or something like that, somebody's going to look it up.
I don't know. Well, now people still saying that William didn't graduate.
Well, people have said that, but nobody has presented the paperwork.
I mean, nobody.
Nobody has presented the paperwork, so we can say that all day long. But if he
Hmm.
said he graduated, he graduate until it is proven that he has not.
Right.
You got to have an associate's to be a para. At
You know
least have an
what?
associate's.
Where
Oh my goodness! At least.
at? You don't have to have an associate to be a paraprofessional. Mm-mm.
Well,
Not
you know,
that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I could be wrong.
listen.
And
I
we ain't
say,
shading nobody that's a paraprofessional. We need paraprofessionals.
mm-hmm,
We need all of that. I'm just saying we need to stop giving out these doctorate degrees like they Halloween candy. I don't
we
like it.
do, we do. I'm with William when it comes to these Donald Duck bishops and stuff. I'm with him on that. It's just crazy to me how people just everybody's a bishop, everybody's a this.
I think you should have your education to be a pastor.
I like what the Methodists do. Yes,
Hmm. I really think you should have your education to be a pastor. Cause I mean, I
Jesse said in
digress.
Michigan they do.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Londa. Here in Georgia,
Oh,
you have to have a B. Oh, okay then. Okay, I'm wrong, y'all. I'm
it's
sorry.
it's,
You know
it's
I be loud and wrong all the time.
At
I take it. I take full responsibility for my actions. You
least
know
you
how y'all do.
acknowledge it, okay? Where
Child.
Catherine Powell? I'm here.
Cause I
Loud and wrong.
mean,
Mm.
and y'all take care of yourself out here. I don't. It's something going around because
It
I'm
is.
a
My
little under
mom
the
was
weather.
sick.
Oof.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's another strand. What's that? You put some on in your.
Sasson. I put Sasson. Let me tell you, I put Sasson on everything, so you can't even go. I put
I'm
it in
gonna
everything.
try that.
I put it in everything,
I know it tastes good, but I
and
don't.
this is the only one I put in. They have other. They have other like kinds or whatever. I
Uh,
just stick with this little orange packet.
I'm gonna try that
Yeah,
by Goya. Sesson.
the
Am I saying
Baptist
it right?
Goya. I think it's Goya. Uh-huh.
No, I'm talking about Sesson. Am I saying that
Sasson.
right?
Yeah, that's how I say
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Now the Hispanics might tell us something different, but I say
Right.
it's Sasson.
They're gonna be like, and you're wrong.
Right.
I'm like over there listening to Saint James.
Hmm. So don't tell me. I don't know. Don't quote me. Okay, what am I missing here? I done put. I done put everything in the mama in here.
What does it taste like again? Like what type of flavor does it give?
The sazon.
Uh-huh.
That's a good question. It just kind of it's like it's like enhances it's like a vegetable. I don't
So you
know.
just putting stuff in. Okay,
But
Saint
when I
James.
don't use it, I can
No,
take
I
the
feel like
difference.
I
And when I
tasted it
do
before.
use it,
Uh-huh.
I can taste the difference. So
Jesse
I don't
said
know. I don't
Jesse said he
know.
don't like that song.
Who
I
don't
feel like
like
I've had it
Jesse?
before.
Who said that? Jesse?
Jesse.
How did I know without even looking at the chat? How did I know without even looking at the chat?
We are away for Christmas and my husband. Man, listen, I really think it's a strand, but you know how they done shut down CDC, so we don't know what's going on.
Right, right.
I
And
really think it's a strand of something going around.
mm, that's what they
Now,
want.
let me
They want
not say too
to.
much, for they be done took
Right.
your video down.
They be done got us.
Right.
You done
That
got us.
doggone RFK. What's his name? No man.
Yeah, I think that's him.
A mess.
Hmm.
There's just too many people just getting sick, and it's not necessarily the flu for some people. For some people, it's the flu,
Right.
but for some, it's not the flu. But you have those symptoms, and it's really
Hmm.
giving is giving vid.
It is. It really is.
It's giving vid.
My niece and nephew both came home from their father's house today and both threw up. I'm like, I don't know what that. I said, meet me
Mm-hmm.
outside to drop the gifts off.
Yep.
Meet me outside.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
I'm not
I'm
interested in
telling you.
going up in there.
And that's exactly, I haven't, I'm not to that point, but I definitely feel that way. Like I was
Hmm.
telling my mom, I was like, don't cook too much
Yeah.
because I'm not really feeling my best. So I'm like,
Mm.
cook light because I just been eating soup. I haven't desired anything, major.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
Um. Uh. Inspired says she used to say salt on it, and it's really for soups and stews. I just use it for everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try.
What did she put?
Cause
Oh,
I just came back from visiting my dad at the hospital, and which he's out, by the way, for those that knew.
that's good. That is really
Yes,
good.
praise the Lord.
Look at
Cause,
God.
'cause he went from a vent to being discharged, so that's a blessing.
Wow.
hmm And so
Mm,
I'm like, man, I kissed on my dad and everything. So I'm like, I hope I didn't, give him anything.
wow.
Cause it seemed like once I left, I, started feeling some kind of way.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I'm putting my roux in this stuff now,
Okay.
and it'll thicken everything up. And then I'm gonna let it.
You putting it all in one pot? You putting it
I
all
am.
in one pot?
I am.
Okay.
And some people kind of do it. I'm like, listen, we use all the roux when we do it on the stove. We're gonna just use all the roux right now.
Mm-hmm.
But some people like,
Mm-hmm.
little bit here, a little bit. Put it all in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is your gumbo thick, or is it like it has a soup vibe to it?
Say it again.
Is your roux or your gumbo, is it thick, or does it have like a soup vibe to it?
Well, I want it to have more of a thicker vibe to it. Hopefully, that's
Okay.
what it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's what it does. I like a thicker vibe to my gumbo. I don't
Okay.
want watery stuff. You get that watery stuff at the Caucasian people restaurants talking about
You
steak.
know what?
Mm-mm,
I make
mm-mm,
mine soupy. I like mine soupy.
mm.
So
You
I
make
make
it like it be watery.
Yes, like a soup. I've done it thick before. I didn't care for it too tough.
I mean, I think there is a certain consistency that it needs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think there's a certain consistency that now this color is what I'm loving. I love a
Mm-hmm.
dark gumbo.
Okay. Yes.
I don't like a
I feel say, have you ever had a
translucent
light
gumbo.
skin? Right. I was say, have you had a light skin gumbo?
I have, like I said, you go into some places and they are talking about, this is gumbo, and I'm like, no, not really, not really.
You've tasted a light skin gumbo and didn't like it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to make that too hot because few people don't like it too hot.
Okay. You make it a little spicy.
Just a little, yeah. Because I don't.
Okay.
If it ain't got no spice in it, it seems to me. It seems like something's missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just to me. Let me see if I can find my
Where
lid.
you get this Cajun cooking from? St. James.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, that's how we cook here in, in Houston and Louisiana,
Yeah,
especially Louisiana.
but you know what? I watch a lot of. I watch a lot of videos.
Okay.
I watch a lot of cooking videos because eventually I'm going to open up a restaurant. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, SJ, I love that.
yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna open up a restaurant.
You gonna do it there in Fresno?
Yeah, probably here first. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I ain't going to San Francisco where they're gonna charge me $10,000 a month
Right.
for a small little, a small little deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I want a restaurant and lounge, area where we can have a stage and good
Okay.
food,
Live music.
live music. Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
do no grass wall and no lamb chops,
yeah.
please. We're over it. We don't
You don't like
want
lamb chops?
it. We over it.
I know, but that lamb chops is like the thing now. Everybody is doing lamb chops.
Every black establishment got a
Yeah,
grass
yeah.
wall and some lamb chops and a DJ. Let's do something different.
I had the bushes say save me a bowl. I had some lamb when I went to Texas de Brazil last weekend, and I
Mm.
hadn't had lamb for years because when I tasted the lamb that I had, it was
Mm-hmm.
just too gamey for me.
Okay.
But
Yeah, lamb tricky.
it is. But when I was over there, it was just a slither piece of it. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't go overboard. I said I just want to taste it. I don't want no more after that.
Uh-huh.
And um, it was good. It
You liked it?
was good. I don't think I
Texas
need the
Day
whole
Brazil.
lamb
So
dinner.
y'all have that restaurant there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's one of those restaurants where they serve a lot of meat, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Just
over
like
my daughter,
Soto.
you won't catch my daughter anywhere near that place.
She's not a
Nowhere.
vegetarian, huh?
She's not a vegetarian, but she just doesn't. She'll do seafood and chicken, turkey.
Hmm. That's a lot of red meat they
It
serve.
is. Let me tell you. And
Hmm.
when it kept coming, and it kept coming, yeah. You want to do occasion? Joshua said you want to do occasion. You went to occasion spot in Oklahoma. Times that gumbo looked like Richard's.
See how you about to change? See how you about to change that whole narrative? He said that gumbo looked like Richard Smile. Well, first of all, you not gonna talk about my uncle like that.
Not Richard Smallwood.
Joshua, the link is dropped. Gone and send us on home
Link
because
is dropped. The link is dropped. What's
you
up,
and your
Tarsha?
bestie.
Tarsha, come up and greet the saints.
Hey Tarsha,
You
cause when Josh
probably
get
got
up
her
here, it's
baby
over
though.
with.
Tarsha be. You had lamb for Christmas dinner, Inspire.
Inspire is a rich, wealthy woman,
We know
right?
this. We know this. You ain't gotta tell us. Oh, and Inspire. I. Oh my goodness. Oh no, did I go to the post office?
I know she sent you something for Christmas. I already know it. It
Yeah,
was
it probably
nice.
had, but she's crossed there. I don't think it was in there because it
It
wasn't. I had a couple of them, but it wasn't from you.
that's
I'll
it's
check
coming.
again, Inspire.
Mhm.
Tomorrow. I'll check
It's
tomorrow again, Inspire.
Inspire gonna make sure you straight. Inspire,
Right.
we don't know who you are, but we know who you are. We see you
She's,
and we
she has
love
the
you.
upper escalon.
Yes. Yes. She is on a whole nother level. I wish I can move stealth like how she moves.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
she's sending that thing snail mail.
Period.
The
No return
words,
address.
a cutout of a magazine.
Newspaper.
You mailed
Magazine.
it
You
three
right.
weeks ago.
Uh-oh. I
Now I'm
hope
kind of
that thing didn't
concerned.
get lost in the mail.
Yeah, I hope not.
Mm-hmm. We gotta track something inspired. You got to track it now. Come on.
Jesse said it took 2 weeks to get a card. But I'm gonna check again tomorrow and
Yeah,
spy.
I mean it is
Yeah,
USPS. So
yeah, yeah. I'll check tomorrow for
and they
sure.
probably was like, it ain't got no return address. They probably had to send it through
Listen
customs.
here. They had to send it through the Xantrax scan,
Right.
anthrax, or whatever that is.
Inspire, you know I'm carrying on. She
Okay.
said, okay, she East Coast. And then we saying she. What if Inspire is really a man?
What is her what?
I said, what if Inspire is really a man? We saying she, we don't know.
Well, no, the way she talks, no, I think she has a husband.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Well, that can be a man too. So let's no, but she got kids. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Inspires a
No,
woman. Okay.
very basic information. Very basic.
Nothing. She got playing with y'all on this internet.
But you know what though? For
She said,
you,
I'm a black
Courtney,
female.
married
Okay.
with 2 kids. There she go. I'm a black.
Inspire is the president of Essence. Look,
That's
that's how people come up with their own narrative.
I. I would say it was Kamala, but she ain't got no kids.
I thought Kamala ain't got no kids.
Kamala ain't got no kids.
No, you know who it is? That's Michelle Obama. Boom.
Oh, it could be.
Boom.
Inspire you, Michelle.
We love you, First Lady.
Is that you?
That's Michelle. Hmm.
Hmm.
I love it. We're gonna be forever guessing who Inspire is. I
Oh, I
love it.
know.
Look, Inspire gonna come to the live and she not even gonna tell us that she
You know what?
there. Watch.
I can't wait to use this. Have you used this before?
Let me see.
Jamaican jerk seasoning.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I
I've
love
had
it.
it before.
It's spicy now.
It is. You gotta. Well, how do you dumb it down though? Let me see if you know how to cook. How do you dumb it down?
Uh-oh.
Come on
I
now.
don't. I don't. I just kill the saints. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean
You
to say
have
it like
to
that.
dumb this down with brown sugar. Brown
Oh,
sugar.
okay.
It will.
Okay.
Neutralize this.
The
Yeah.
last time I cooked with it, I did not neutralize it, and my family
You
members was
can't just
mad at
do it
me.
straight up now.
I did. I didn't know any
Mm-mm,
better.
mm-mm.
Okay, brown sugar.
Jessie says she's Lady Blake.
Lady Blake, okay. No, she said she live on the East Coast, Jesse. She live on the
No,
East
she on the
Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah,
Are you
that's not
talking
gonna
about
work.
Blake? The Flake, maybe Flake.
Right, Lady Flake. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So you put some of that in your gumbo?
Some of what?
That
Oh
Jamaican
no no no
jerk?
no 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 no.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
I
like,
ain't
what
going
you
that
got
crazy.
going on over there?
Ain't going crazy
SJ.
like that.
Oh.
No.
I guess your bestie said he ain't coming up here because soon he get up
He
here,
probably somewhere eating.
Mhm.
He
I'm
probably
gonna
somewhere
drop down because
eating.
the way y'all be cackling and carrying on like y'all on the
You
phone. I can't
see
stand
how
it.
dark that is? Let me see.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks good.
And that was from the roux that I did in the oven.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. I would definitely try it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, that seems easy.
It will be in a minute, the filet. Yeah, it will be.
Shy Roslyn, I gotta get around there to see you.
Yeah, I like Georgia Live. I shared your Patreon.
I
Do
need
you
to
put
get
okra?
over there.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I
you don't
was
put the okra
watching
in
this. Oh, absolutely not. I don't need that in my life.
there? Oh, okay.
I was watching the show yesterday. A white man was on there making gumbo, and his wife yelled, "Did you put the okra in it?" Because she likes okra. He said, "Oh yeah, I forgot." He had a blade. He was going here. It's going in now. It's going in now. Then afterwards, she said, I don't see the okra. He said, "Oh, it goes all the way to the bottom. It's
Oh.
okay." No, I am not an okra. You can have it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Do I make multicultural gumbo? Of course I do.
What is multicultural gumbo?
Because I put like different spices in my
Oh
green.
yeah.
I put the Asian spices in it and stuff. So she be trying to wear me out. Mhm.
Shot Roslyn. Okay, so are you talking about hot topics? What do you
Yeah,
do? Okay, it's hot topics.
there go Joshua.
My Sheila. How you doing,
Oh,
Courtney?
What's
hey
it?
Eleazar.
Hey, are you okay? You feel better?
I'm fine.
Yes, you are. I saw you feel better though.
Ah,
Oh Lord. Well, let me just get out of here. Let's move.
St. James, what's up? Man,
I'm in the wrong place.
he came up here to jaw jack with you.
My. I had, Joshua hit me up and he was very jealous over Dr. Andrew Caldwell's doctorate.
I,
That is funny.
I could have not seen that and had a good day. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I forgot about that honorary degree. What school was it from again?
Who was giving out all of them?
It's a school from out of Atlanta.
Mm,
Yeah.
They give all of the influencers doctorate degrees, and it's
hmm.
annoying. And
Yeah.
somebody tried to get them shut down, but it didn't work.
He's an influencer.
Allegedly.
All right. How-
Oh,
So how's everyone day today?
my day is going well. I'm just so far behind with this gumbo. They better not show up on time. Nobody ever better show up on time.
Yo, I
Oh, I
keep
forgot.
forgetting you're 2 hours behind, St. James.
Right, me
I
too. Cause I'm
keep
like,
forgetting that.
why are you
Yeah.
just not cooking? Okay.
It's only 4 o'clock here.
Yeah. Okay.
Child,
Okay.
it's late in the midnight hour over here.
Right.
We about to have cigars and movie night. It's over with over
Oh
here.
wow. That sounds like fun, even though I don't even smoke cigars. Yeah.
What Josh, what did y'all eat?
So we had Waffle House this morning. That's it. I had a big Christmas party yesterday.
Are you at home or you out of town?
I'm at home in New
Oh, okay.
Orleans. I threw a big party yesterday.
Oh wow.
We had gumbo. We had seafood gumbo, chicken and andouille, sausage gumbo,
Mm-hmm.
chicken, spinach, ham, fish, shrimp, and like a copious amount of sides and desserts. So
Mm.
Did you cook all that? Did your wife cook all
no,
that?
no. I had it catered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Josh
and
ain't
then
married.
What you
had it.
said, SJ?
I don't think he married.
He must
I'm
didn't
not.
hear because I tried to slide it in there.
No, I'm not
Mm.
married. I'm single.
She
I
tried
had
to
it.
be a little messy.
I had it catered. I don't
Oh,
Mm.
cook.
oh, yeah, I don't cook. Oh, okay then. All right, you bougie just like SJ. Okay, that's why y'all get along so good. Okay.
But in,
Mm-hmm.
in, in Georgia, our tradition, well, my tradition in Georgia was Waffle House that morning and then catch a
Mm-hmm.
movie that night. So that's all I do for Christmas.
Mm.
You're not
What do you
from
do for
Georgia,
New
huh?
Year's? New
Yeah,
Year's.
I am. Born and raised.
What part? Did we already have this
Macon.
conversation? Macon. That's
Macon.
right. That's
Yep.
right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, he was going to be the one. He was going to be the head deacon over there at Lily and Lloyd's new church in
Right.
Macon.
Right.
He was
He
going on
gonna
over
fly
there.
back home to go check it
Yeah,
out too and let us
yeah.
know. Report back. Hmm.
Have we heard much about that, or is it not going in the way she think it ought to be going?
So I told you I was in Georgia Sunday for a funeral, and
Hmm.
I wanted to get back catch the end of that service. So I watched it on live. It was 6 people in that church.
Oh, so
Oh,
she
she
had
already had her
service?
service?
Yeah, she been having service. Yeah.
Maybe that's not the official launch.
Is that a
Maybe
soft opening?
right.
Hey, and this was a
I was
pilot
just
or
about to
something.
say the soft lunch.
In St. James. This was a boosh appetizer.
Mm,
This, this, I don't know
These
what this
folks.
was. Yeah, well, I
Mm,
just say I because I told you my friend is a pastor of that church, and they had a
that's
live
right.
on,
That's right. That
and
she's
she,
using.
and she was there, and they were either I think they were closing. Only 6 people was in that church.
Mm.
Okay, that's just a soft lunch. When is the actual date of the grand
Did it
opening?
pass?
Do
Did it
it matter?
pass?
Do it
No, it
matter?
don't actually. No, no,
Look,
no.
St. James being messy. I'm
It
just
could be
trying to be
next Black
supportive.
Friday if you want it to be. It still ain't gonna matter.
Woo,
What,
Jesus.
what, Josh? You supposed to go down there. You supposed to
Mm.
go around there and
Right.
lend your support to
For
the
who?
home team.
For who? Lily
For
ain't claimed
Lillian.
Macon since Otis Redding, okay? And all of a sudden now you want to come back and open a church, man, please.
Well, I think Vegas wasn't it, and I could have told her that before she spent any money of that, because Vegas is not a church city at all.
But did she even try in Vegas?
Yes, remember she
Okay.
said yeah.
She mentioned it, but I didn't know if she actually did services.
I
I know
don't
she
know if she
mentioned.
actually got a building, but
See,
she really rolled that thing a long time.
see, I don't think she did.
What's a long time, St. James?
Like months, she was talking about it for months.
Yeah, she was talking about it a lot, but the same time she was talking about it, she was traveling a lot too.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, well, maybe, she's just in talks and trying to get it together because she was touring, she was overseas, she was doing all the things at that time.
It's one thing to open a church, it's another thing to steal members from other people's churches.
That's what I'm saying. How are you really, what's your plan of opening a church? What's your plan of ministry, of evangelism? Is it just going to other churches and getting their members? I don't know what that plan is.
I'm gonna tell you, I was thinking about this on the way back to New Orleans this week. I rather, if I ever was a pastor, which I don't want to, but if I ever was a pastor,
Hmm.
I would love kind of how this community set up. Give me a nice, probably 70-member church with some families in it, and that'd be perfect.
You
We
said
can
Josh,
it's
you
grow.
just want you an online church. That's all you want to do is
No,
come on YouTube and start a church. Get out of here with that,
listen.
please.
I mean,
And
listen.
beg for cash apps. Don't do
It's
it.
yo. That's my deal with God. If I'm a pastor, I don't want to depend on nothing from these folks. Nothing.
right,
Mhm.
Not a
right,
thing.
right.
My
Let this
mentor,
money that comes in sustain the church and not have to sustain
come
you.
on. Hey,
Yeah,
we
Mhm.
call it Walmart money. Hey, if it comes, hey,
right.
that's play money. If it don't, hey, oh well, I'm still good.
How
Yeah.
you talking about you just want 70 members when the Bible talk about how uh they were added to the body daily, such
It
as
could have
many
been
that were saved?
one a day.
Come on.
Let me tell you something.
Well, you would
When
know it
you
better
have
than me.
to, growing up, I've only wanted to be one thing in my whole life: a preacher. That's all I
Mm.
wanted to be. So I've wanted this. I've planned my life out for forever until the last 15 years, where I got to walk closely with my pastor who just passed, and see the BS people go
Hmm.
through.
Hmm.
Bro, I ain't got time for it, man. I don't. Like it's people are weird, and so I just want to be able to have the pleasure of watching, let's say you and your husband grow, or you and your kids, like
That's
just that community,
Yeah.
that's all I want, and then be a spiritual help in that process.
so
I don't
you
care
really
about the
into
numbers.
discipleship. You want to do
Oh
the
yeah,
discipleship
yeah,
aspect of it. That
yeah.
Hmm.
makes sense.
Uh-oh,
Like the whole man.
the real reason for the church, what they're supposed to be doing. Huh?
Pretty
Right.
much. Hey, I'm the whole man. That's my objective. How are you physically, emotionally, educationally, politically? I care about the whole person.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He can, the thing about, you can keep a little closer connection with the smaller church. You can't even talk to the pastor. The church you go to, Courtney, you probably can't even talk to your pastor. Well, you probably can, but other
Well,
people can't.
so here's the deal. My church started out small
Hmm.
and blew up. It feels like overnight. But when I talked
Mm.
to the charter members and stuff like that, they were saying how they always pray for people to come from the north, south, east, and the west, and it's happening.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's crazy. It's a blessing and it's a great space to be in. And we definitely are about discipleship and things of that nature because you can't even just jump up and start serving straight away. Like you got to go through discipleship. So yeah,
So,
it's a beautiful
not
sight to
to
see.
dox yourself, but
Hmm.
you mentioned that one time you had a woman pastor. Do you still have a woman pastor?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
and
So
hold
You're
you
on.
going to hell.
No,
You're
hold
going
on.
to hell.
Yes
You
and
and that
no.
Jezebel going to hell.
Hush, Joshua. So The senior pastor is a woman, but the lead pastor is a man. And if I called his name, you would know who he is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he has more, he's more known than our senior pastor. But let me tell you something. She is a force to be reckoned with, and her husband supports her, and he's a part of the ministry as well. So it's a
Mm.
beautiful thing to see. But when I was growing up, I also had woman leadership, but it was totally different. It was totally different.
That's what I'm saying. And I wanted to know how was the difference between a
Well,
woman pastor in your experience and a male pastor.
okay, so no offense, but education being one. So the
Mm-hmm.
current pastor that I have now is educated in both the Bible and in leadership, right?
Gotcha.
And then two, um, it's just different. I think my previous pastor, much love to her. She was the one that helped to solidify my foundation in Christ, right? She was more or less leading from what she's seen before.
Mm.
So she led like that, which wasn't necessarily right, but I guess that's something that I had to experience to be able to, I guess, be where I am today. Excuse me. So,
Well, I don't mean any harm, but I think I have a better understanding of how you navigate and how you deal with and these women who have been manipulated by the pastors.
uh-oh. Wait a minute. What you mean?
What I'm saying is,
Talk, sir. Take your time, too. Take your time.
Josh.
Take your time, baby. Take your time, sir.
Here you go. Here you
Go
go.
on mute, Courtney. Let the man talk.
it seems you possibly have had some very bad, a very bad experience with a male pastor
No. Mm-mm. Now,
or male leadership.
I had,
See, when you prophesy, Joshua, you just got to keep going until you get it.
uh-uh.
Anytime you hey, come on, come on. I see a horse. No, a cow. I mean a cow.
No. So, okay, so remember I told you Bishop Weeks was my pastor.
Right.
Amazing, phenomenal pastor. Had no
Mm-hmm.
problems with him. Bishop Long was my pastor. No issues,
Yeah.
there with me.
0 for
Um,
2.
huh?
0 for 2.
Oh for two. My dad at one point was my pastor.
Okay.
You know? No, the problem was dating them was a whole other
So
thing.
you've dated a
Not
pastor?
dating. No, wait a minute. Not dating my leaders. Let's
No,
be
no, no.
clear.
Just a pastor.
Yes,
Well, yes, I'm
that
still
linked to
walking in
some
the same vein,
experiences.
though.
Mm,
Hmm.
what you mean?
I think you have a thought process when it comes to pastors and dealing with women. I think you have a preconceived thought pattern or process that you have experienced when it comes to pastors dealing with, you know.
Courtney need a storefront preacher with 8-button suits.
The devil is a lie.
Hey, put the hammer on
I
her. You
don't
got to put that
want
and the
it.
Holy Ghost. And she'll be all
Get
right.
away from me so far.
Inspire says
Away from
Courtney
me.
uses her brain. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. See,
And here go Londa. Josh don't believe in women pastors. No, I don't. I don't.
Josh
Sit
is
down, be
Baptist,
quiet, shut
girl.
up, fix my food, leave me alone.
Londa,
All right.
Josh is Baptist.
Hey,
He's missionary
hem my
Baptist.
suits, have my children, and shut up. All right. You hear me, Londa? That's all I want you to do.
Londa go curse you out.
Period.
But listen, I had to catch myself leaving the apostolic church though, because them Baptists almost had me twisted about women preachers.
Yes.
They almost had me twisted. I was like, mm-hmm. But
You know,
I personally think that women in leadership And it's not across the board, but my
Hmm.
experience is they're way too emotionally driven when it comes to leadership than men. And some of the
Well,
decisions are made emotionally instead of, through,
so here's the thing.
See, that's why you're not married, Josh.
Ooh, Londa. He said he about to be
That's right,
married
woman of
now.
God. You so right. You so right.
um, so here's the thing. So like with my current pastor, her husband is in the mix. So it's not like she's leading alone. They partner together. They walk alongside of each other. Then you have my lead pastor who is her son or their son rather. And
Mm-hmm.
so I can honestly say there's no like emotional thing going on here. Now, when I first my first woman pastor, you could probably say that cuz she didn't have the help. Well, okay, never mind. Let me back out of that. But yeah, because I don't want to
Don't
start.
back out. No look back spirit.
No living
Yeah, keep
spirit.
going. Keep going. You ain't nothing.
I want to honor her, so we're gonna keep
She
it
ain't on
cute.
here. She don't know that. She don't know you talking.
You don't know who what.
Don't nobody watch this over here.
Look, right, and everybody watch. No, don't nobody watch. And everybody be like, don't nobody watch, but they be the main ones watching. It's crazy. Nonetheless,
Right.
so yeah, so I don't what is this? Jasmine rice. I don't like jasmine rice.
You know what? I love Jasmine Rice.
It got a little taste to it.
That's what you need. That's what you need.
It's like a little perfume taste to it. It tastes
What's that
weird.
other rice that starts with a C? Cow something? Cow.
Mm,
No, it starts with a C.
just give me plain white rice.
Oh, that's boring.
That's all we need. That's it.
That's
But
boring.
so no, so my perspective on pastors and things of that nature is built through experience and not necessarily the experience of those who have led me because I've had good leadership
Mm,
along the way.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Galatians tells
Oh
us.
God.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I should have. Enough of all this. Most we can talk Bible now. Galatians in Christ, there's neither male nor female.
Right.
Hmm.
Um, I also was up on a woman pastor. My
Okay.
original pastor in Pentecostal church, he passed away March 16, 2008. His daughter took over. An amazing preacher.
Hmm.
Mm,
I left the Pentecostal church not because of her, but because I always knew, well, I always had an admiration for the Baptist church and the preachers that really motivated me to want to be a preacher that is worth something were all
CL
Baptists.
Franklin.
Uh,
mm.
My God. I'm
however,
sorry. Go
you're
ahead.
fine, baby. In my playlist of sermons that I listen to weekly, Matty B. Poole of Chicago is in that playlist.
Hmm.
I dare you to find any preacher that can have the Holy Ghost sent through a radio better than her.
Oh wow.
Uh, um, a couple of preachers in South Georgia, um, Mother Augustine Turner is another one.
Hmm.
So it's I have no issue with the gospel being preached by anyone. But with St. James, I do concur. It is my experience that I've seen a ton of churches ruined by women preachers. And not just the pastors, but necessarily probably the first lady, who is also co-pastoring, which I hate, by the way, the
First ladies
co-pastor
will tear
system.
your church up if you don't watch it.
Bruh, I'm telling you, man, dude, I've
I'm
seen
with you
this
when
man
you're
my
right now. I
whole
ain't gonna lie.
life. Also,
Yeah.
the the most flagrant manipulation I've ever seen in the church have always been from women,
Mm.
Now wait a minute,
with
boss.
other women per se.
What you
Um,
mean?
so the emotional and spiritual abuse, even my former pastor, there is a lot of emotional abuse tethered to spirituality that
Okay.
was done by her.
Okay.
Not towards me, because most men don't go for that mess. It's the women
Hmm.
that look to her for.
Mm.
guidance, and loyalty, especially with the church
Okay.
being predominantly female. Also, a lot of the horror stories I've heard with
Mm-hmm.
men, it's mostly just sexual, and you have those low down dogs that are perverted in other ways, but mostly just sexual, using their power to attract women. But
Yeah.
that's and financially. With a lot of
Mm-hmm.
women, I've heard literally women having to go into therapy, having to go in because they have been torn down by
Yeah.
that pastor. I will down his
You're
head
not
when I
lying.
say black women are some of the worst women towards each other,
Mm.
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
that is on Front Street more in the church, especially a
Mm-hmm.
church where a woman is not necessarily somebody in corporate America or in society. Not always, but I've seen it enough times in making primarily where women have just took that role and just become dictators.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I submit to a woman pastor, it would take a lot, but I would gladly and humbly, but it would take a lot.
Josh, I will
Um,
be your pastor. You better submit.
eh,
I'm teasing. I'm
I almost
teasing.
said something. All right.
Oh, I'm playing. I am not pastoring nobody.
I
I'm
I
leaving it. I'm leaving it alone. Inspire. I'm leaving it alone.
I
Some-
I I just like I said, I've really I have yet see, have I ever found a pastor?
My pastor's not like that though.
I see your pastor probably is old school, and she came up in the era of order, and also I'm going to bet you she's somebody outside the church. Most modern day pastors, female pastors that I've known,
Hmm.
all they have is a church. They don't have jobs. They don't have
Yeah.
fulfilling careers. All they have is this, and they'll be
Mm-hmm.
damned if they lose it. And in that comes control. And I hate this word witchcraft because it's so overused now, but it's
Hmm.
literally
That could
that.
be good. That can be the men pastors too, though, Josh.
Hmm.
Well, like I said, it might, you know what, and going back, and you're right, King James, but I don't think men pastors are around long enough to get that deep. If I can smell a charlatan a mile away with a man, and I won't even follow you to the store.
Mm-hmm.
With
Hmm.
female pastors, it's love bombing at first, and then comes the true intentions if she's not pure.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Once again, that's my experience. So I'm
Yeah.
not. I know horror stories about Juanita Bynum. I know horror stories
Hmm.
about women of her ilk. I mean horror stories.
But
Mm-hmm.
So
so here's the thing. Let me interject this though. When it comes to serving a woman pastor, such as your Juanita Bynums and things of that nature, because my pastor just don't operate like that. She don't have adjutants, none of that.
Mm.
But for those that do, the problem is if you're not established in your own identity
Yeah.
to where you can draw lines. So if you don't have a husband or if you don't have a family, it's easier for you to get sucked into serving the woman of God versus if you have your career established, if you have something going outside of the church. I believe Josh, you alluded to this. If you have something going on outside of the church, it's easier for you to be like, hey pastor, I can only travel on this said weekend right here. I can only do this because your life is limited because you have other things that you have to tend to. And in that regard, you may not be used as much.
Mm.
It's the women who have availability and they don't have real identity that the problem becomes you're super serving because your identity is tied up in serving Juanita Bynum. Just
Mm.
for an example. Does that make sense?
it makes a lot of sense, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the issue. It's a lot of hurt women who look to these women because they are something different than they've experienced in their life, and now it's almost as if I need you.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, my
Yep.
pastors tell us all the time, the female pastor, you can't get to God without me. Like that
Yep.
kind of, stuff. And if you are a woman that has been dogged by men, has been just
Yep.
have had a horrible experience by men, I feel safe around you. And please,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak for women. I'm just saying what I've heard them say. I I can't trust men. My dad did whatever. I didn't know him. The men in my life were just dogs. My brothers are dogs. And so I have this woman who's not only spiritual, but also a model woman who I want to be. And so now I
Mm-hmm.
tether myself and my identity to her because she is my idol.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And if you're dealing with a woman pastor that is either not married, or if she's married, her husband is not, um he doesn't necessarily have a voice in the ministry, that's what leads to all of this.
Mm.
Because the man can sometimes, this is just my opinion, the man, when you're a woman in ministry, a man could bring balance to your ministry. Whereas if a woman, let me not say that. In some cases, when a woman
And all
is
this,
not,
for the record, all of this is in some cases. It's what
yeah,
happens, not all the time, but I think your points are valid. Go ahead.
in some cases, then that's when you get women to what Joshua is saying, that could go down that path of what he was referring to as far as emotional abuse and things of that nature. Because if you have a man that is strong in who he is and in his identity, he's not going to allow his wife to take that road.
Yeah,
But if you have a woman and the man is more, off in the cut, doesn't say much, then she pretty much will run the show, and then it could potentially go that way. But what kind of brought me pause was I was thinking about like your Cynthia Hales, and I was
hmm,
thinking about well, Claudette is married. All
Jackie
your other,
McCullough.
Jackie McCullough, Bishop Millicent, um
Who's the bishop who just she's retiring and she has the beard? I mean the mustache.
I thought that was Gina somebody. No, her name is Rosie.
Rosie something. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Her husband passed away, I believe.
Oh.
So yeah, so you have great women like that. You have a Dr. Tony Alvarado. So but
Mhm.
then to the flip side, I don't know if there's a balance there now, but going back to a prophet is Bynum. Um I don't know. Some things could have, changed, but in the first beginning stages of her
Yeah.
ministry, I'm sure there wasn't a balance really.
She sure is online more often.
You be saying I don't never see her.
It's
Mm-hmm.
called a Red Navy page, St. James.
There you go.
But it showed funny how some of these folks, they down to the levels where we at. They thought they were so much grander than everybody, but now you're doing what we doing. We online. We talking, you know. I have a question. So
Hmm.
today I was looking at these churches that have full out services today, like
Hmm.
William Hudson
Yep.
Powerhouse.
Hmm.
Do you guys feel that that is like horrible manipulation and making people come to church on these holidays? It takes me back to the apostolic church where we just had to do what we had to do. Everything was about church. Your family was secondary. It was God, the church, and then your family.
Well, they apostolic, right?
Well, yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It took me back
Hmm.
there. And it's like, are we still doing that?
They used to do that at my old church. I think that um that is so no. I just
It's horrible.
I don't, yeah. I don't know.
I hate,
Go ahead, Josh.
and this not towards St. James, this is in general. I hate how, I want to word this. Black people in general, or the black culture, or the black experience in general, in my opinion, have a lot of healing to do because what happens is we see everything as trauma and as, you
Mm,
know, another way to keep us down. Now, to your point, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I brought the black part up because whites go to church on Christmas all the time, Catholics all the time.
Well,
Who
that's
cares? White ain't right.
I,
Shoot. Black people always do that. Well, white people do that.
no, no,
So,
no.
shoot, I don't
Mrs.
want to go to
Umar,
church on Christmas. I'm
Mrs.
sorry.
Umar, I only brought this up
right.
I only brought this up in when it comes to about manipulation and the black church experience. It a lot of cultures do this. As a matter of fact, they have what's called midnight mass here in New Orleans for
Yeah,
Catholics.
yeah.
Now
And they be in
it's
and they be out. They ain't shouting and being in there for 3-4 hours.
but it's not as if I don't know. I don't know. I I I I don't think that I don't think anything when people voluntarily submit to people and give their lives to be led. Most times that's not trauma, that's not manipulation, that's just simply saying I'm trusting you to lead me in what's best.
Mm-hmm.
And although you and I and St. James might see Christmas as a one way, I grew up
Mhm.
going to church, going to sunrise service at 7 o'clock. I
Me
enjoyed it. Now
too.
Well, you know what?
we was
My
in and
thing,
out.
the sunrise service is different, in my opinion. See, Easter or Resurrection Sunday is a totally different thought pattern
Mm-hmm.
for me. So it's more about, that death and burial resurrection is a little different than the birth. Birth is important, but it
Mm-hmm.
seems the death and burial resurrection was, that clincher that got us all to Jesus. So I can always justify in my mind going to sunrise service, going to three services on Easter Sunday. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just family. The birth of Christ is more in my mind of course, we know this wasn't the actual birthday, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the day that we've chosen as a conglomerate or whatever to celebrate it. And I always think it's more of the position of what Christmas is. It's love, it's gifting,
Mm-hmm.
it's being around family, showing. So that aspect I put towards it should be like more towards the family than towards the church. Easter's,
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, more towards church. Christmas is more towards family. I don't know. It's just my thing.
So keep in mind, Saint, and I agree with you. Actually, I think both is opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to be with family. As far as just what, hey, let's all come together, go to the same worship, the same brunch, the same dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
Keep in mind though, now this is me back to my 70-member church. If you all are my family, if I've been there for your child's birth, for your grandmother's passing, we're family. And in my experience, what better way to open Christmas than to spend it with our two in common with worship with our Savior, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's how I see it. Now, to your point about the whole service to where it's 3 or 4 hours and the offering took up, yeah,
Yeah.
that's you have some pastors, they have their life outside of church and they manipulate the people because they don't have a life. And so guess what? I don't have one, you ain't gonna have one either. That was my experience growing up. They didn't have a life, they didn't have friends, they didn't go and go to the movies, and so we always in church. Where my family tried to have family nights and date nights, and we were
Mm-hmm.
judged for it. So I understand that part too. I just think it's a wonderful thing. 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe 7, get up, go to service, have breakfast, then
Mm-mm.
open gifts.
No. No. Have you a candlelight? Have you a Christmas cantata the night before? I may give you Christmas Eve. I'm sorry. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. But I do not want to get up. That's gonna sound harsh. I can't say it. I
Uh,
can't even
uh,
say it
uh,
out loud. I
uh,
can't even say it out
hell, nah,
loud.
go ahead. You're going to hell. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
Just
finish
do
that
me a
statement, please.
Christmas. Why we can't do our Christmas service that Sunday before Christmas?
Right.
Why we can't? Okay, you can have your little candlelight service the day before Christmas,
Mhm.
but
And that's
that.
what my church used to have. That I love the Christmas Eve service.
Hmm.
Okay,
I love
okay.
the
But
Christmas Eve.
reserve that Christmas day, man. Come
Now,
on.
what if it's
I'm
Christmas
saying
on a Sunday? Then what?
Let's have church.
we
It's
had that
Sunday.
before.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do it.
I'm saying, would you still be, pushing against it if it's on a Sunday?
No, because it's
No.
Sunday. This Sunday is carved out
Now,
as our worship.
when that
Uh-huh.
happened a little while ago, not too far away,
Yep.
some churches closed on Sundays. On
They
that Sunday.
did. They sure did.
Yeah.
Not mine, but they sure
Yeah, yeah.
did. My
Some.
pastor said it's Sunday. Come on in here. Now
I've been
we did an abbreviated version of service, and we weren't
I need
in
to
there
make some
long either.
cornbread. I'm starting from scratch, baby.
where you get that
Okay, look
cornmeal
at you.
from?
Uh,
That cornmeal from in the heat of the night, St. James.
not my MacGyver in the heat of
Hey,
the
hey, Brother Tibbs
Child.
had that cornmeal.
my Hawaiian 5 Fantasy Island.
Come on, bro.
I got
Uh,
this from the stove. That's
You
for
done went to the Spanish store.
yeah.
that's just regular. I always use this cornmeal. Actually,
I
I
don't
had
see that down my aisle.
Me neither. And I go to the country stores everywhere. I ain't seen that
I
never.
do have this one too.
Hey, that's
But
that kizzy cornmeal right there. That's the one great grandma made biscuits with.
forget y'all.
Okay, yeah, we know about Martha White, but that other one,
But that other one
we
got
don't
some
know.
Jim Crow attached to it on the back. I don't know. I ain't see that much before, bro.
well, we're gonna make us some Jim Crow cornbread.
Cornbread. Lord have mercy. But
Back
yeah,
to
Sundays are for church.
back to
Shoot.
Courtney's Christmas thing. Now I've never heard of a Christmas Eve sunlight. I'm sorry, candlelight. What is that?
Christmas Eve? Son? I never heard of
Yeah,
that.
they do like a Christmas Eve cantata where they sing and
Yeah.
light candles and all that good stuff. Do that then. But if Christmas fall on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm not coming up in that thing. And that's on period.
So I've done Christmas at Disney twice. And on Christmas Day, well, they have the same thing, but on Christmas Day, they actually have the choral, the it's like a 2 hour
Yeah,
event
where
where
they
they sing
singing.
songs. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like to me, that's a form of worship, that's a form of church. It's the same thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same, you know. Somebody do a brief homily about why we're here, you know, tether
Yep.
it to a topic, 15 minutes, a
Yep.
couple of beautiful songs, and go home. Like I would love that, you know.
Yeah.
On a Christmas day other than Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do I want it at 2 in the afternoon? No, ma'am. But what I'm saying is, I don't mind, like,
Like early in the
like,
morning
yeah.
before you
There you
open
go.
your gifts gone.
Yeah.
Constance,
I
you
grew
ain't
up like
coming.
that. I'm over it. And then
Okay.
watch, if my pastor decide to have church next year, I'm gonna be right there. But I'm
And watch you
saying
open the doors of the church. Be there first.
I have to be there first. But that
Mm.
don't mean I don't want to be there. I
She
digress.
got keys. She got keys to the church.
So I've
I
been
got no
I've been really leaning on Noel Jones Bible studies a lot, and I was so impressed how he gave the people an option last week. Hey, do y'all want to counsel? Because normally on Wednesdays, counsel Bible study. I know it's Christmas Eve, Sunday time. Whatever you want to do, I'll accommodate it. I'll do a virtual Bible, whatever you want to do. And the
Mm-hmm.
people said, no, we'll come in. That's normal. I say, and that's not to say you know people are more saved than others. It's just simply some of us. Hey, that's part of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's enjoyable. Like to me, it's football, early morning service, get brunch, football, family. That's my Christmas to me.
Mm.
just in case my pastor get a hold of this video, I hope she doesn't. But if she does, if you decide to have service for Christmas, I will be there. I will be happy to be there.
Oh, God bless you and your ministry. Oh,
I don't want to be there.
Manipulation on St. James. We just talked about this, St. James. We just talked about that.
I'm teasing.
mm,
Oh gosh.
mm.
Um, um, I meant to say one thing about that
This,
last subject.
hold on. This my daughter bought me this for. It's a magnet for my TV. I mean, for my refrigerator.
Oh,
Oh.
It's a magnet.
Oh
but make sure you see her.
Right.
yay. Hey twin. I call her your twin because y'all look just alike.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
I
Josh, hold on, Josh. So for those of you that are watching the replay or in the comments now and you decide to go to Josh's 70-member church, y'all having church on Christmas. So just
Now,
know what you're getting
so,
yourself
so,
into
so
now.
listen,
think about it. Think before you shake the
listen.
Think
preacher's
it
hand.
through.
It's
Think
gonna be
about
6:30 that morning. I'm gonna preach all of 15 minutes, and we have breakfast after this. Okay,
Oh my
so I'm telling you now,
God.
it'll be an hour and a half. All right,
No.
hour and a
Before
half at
you get
most.
there, before you do the right hand of fellowship, just know you got to be at church on Christmas.
Hey.
Ugh.
Y'all can have it.
You hear me? You
Hey,
can
yo.
have it.
So I've been. I thought about you, St. James. I was laughing in the car. So I've been. I have a love hate with Bishop Wooden of
Okay.
Patrick
We
Wooden.
both do. We both
You
do.
like him
Uh,
for real though. That's your type
Patrick
of preacher.
Wooden.
I have the same love hate I have with Earl Carter and him. So go ahead. I understand it.
Patrick Wooden almost got called out by me, like on social media, and I
Hmm.
was going to pay him to come to New Orleans, and I want to call him out on something. That's
Hmm.
how much he get on my nerve. But in this season, that man can preach and
You
teach.
can. And can
Man,
sing.
and so he has he has a unique eye for scripture, man. Very unique eye.
Hmm.
And so he was dealing with the domino effect of David's adultery with Bathsheba.
Hmm.
And the sermon went about a good hour and a half. I said, you know what, St. James would have been done with this sermon the first 30 minutes. I don't know why I thought about that.
Probably 15, 20 minutes in.
Hey, and
Mm.
you know, the first hour he just talking, he just he just kind of get his throat wet, and
Right.
he ain't got nowhere yet. I say no, St. James would have been done with this
I would have been
after the
done.
scriptures.
Done. Mm-mm. I can
Wrong
do
with him.
Sean talks. I like old Wooden. Yeah, I said I,
So
it.
I
you
don't
like
need I don't need the I'm a man beat on your chest. I don't need that. I
Right, right,
don't
right, right.
need the
Joshua on the
although
dock.
I am tired of effeminate men in the church, I don't need every sermon to be about gay men. Bro, come on, bro.
Jesse? Jesse said Joshua on the docket. Nah, Jesse, because you like some of that carrying on too.
He does. You know, Jesse. That
Wait,
that
wait.
cool JC comes out in Jesse.
Didn't he
Right.
just say last week he want to be called a get down here
Yep.
on the altar? You FAGG.
Yep.
Wasn't that
That's
him?
what he
You
said.
dirty sissy. Was that him? Get out down here. The God. Was that
Mhm,
him?
He
mhm.
said he like all that
Oh,
carrying on.
come on, Jesse. Give me a break, Jesse.
Jesse, put yourself on the docket too then. Come on
So
up
I
here,
said,
brother.
I don't need. It's a lot of even in some I like it with Wooden. Like, bro, why are you going like down this lane? Like, why are you doing this? You know,
Yeah.
he never see Trump anything Trump does. It's always
Nope.
Democrats.
Nope.
He- He's presiding
And he been
bishop.
getting paid from that
Jesse said he draw the line, Josh.
crypto.
Jesse said he
Oh.
draw the line. Jesse, brother, come on now.
I still love you, Jesse.
Hmm.
But like I said, Wooden is. And you know what? There's a book that I recommend everyone who wants to be a leader read. It's called Lincoln's Mentors, and it
Mhm.
shows how it's about Lincoln's mentors who are not people that he agreed with, but all
Yeah.
of those mentors formed him, and he learned so much from them. I I I probably would never join Wooden's church,
Oh, me never.
but
No,
but
not me.
listening to him, I'm a better Bible student and better preacher. Listening to how he spend time with the word, how he go under the hood, if you will, of the text and pull so much meat off that bone.
Hmm.
I'm the better for it. I would never join Jamal Bryant's church, but his
Don't do
philanthropy.
that. Mm-mm.
Why
I
they
go on
say
mute.
that Jamal Bryant ain't coughing up them scholarships he promised?
I'll go on mute.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Oh, what?
This is
Not
right.
Jamal. He gonna pay them scholarships.
He gonna be, I
Josh,
believe he will
do
too.
you have a church home where you
I,
currently reside?
Ooh,
I
December
do.
25th.
Okay.
The day. Buttermilk.
What
It's
is it?
it
Best
expired
sell by or
today.
best used by?
Today.
Go on
What you
and
say?
use it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
all
use
right.
it.
You know black people
Ladies and
gonna
gentlemen,
use
St.
it.
James be off the docket for the next week or so.
Right.
Keep him in your prayers. All right. If you have his
He
number,
not
take up on him. Keep him in your prayers. All right. We need him back.
He did a prayer.
Oh, and don't forget, please, all who can tonight, $50 or 10 or whatever. Okay. Let's bless St. James tonight on this Christmas day, please. I'll lead off. But if you can
Thank you,
tonight, let's
Bishop
do what we can.
Jordan. Thank you, Bishop Jordan. We appreciate you.
Here she
My
goes.
God. Good Lord.
Bishop
You
Jordan.
had me giving on the replay on the other video. I'm like, St. James, I sent you a gift. Because
Saturday
the
night
right
before.
Reverend Joshua got up there. You know, I had to give something. My God.
Well, Saturday night, the Jordans will be on, so get ready for St. James to lose his integrity and be just a bad blogger. So the Jordans will be on Saturday night. So all you who want to watch me lose my integrity,
Oh gosh.
come and
Who
join me Saturday evening on the St. James Show.
is it gonna be, all of them or Bishop and Manasseh?
It's gonna be. I want it to be all of them. I want to talk to they just opened Zoe Ministries again on Sunday.
Okay.
And so we definitely want to talk to Bishop elect, but
Mhm.
Manasseh will be on as well. I had a wonderful conversation with me and Manasseh. I had to tell Manasseh, okay, it is Christmas. I got to let you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all are a
like,
lot alike, I think.
huh?
And I don't really know him.
What do you mean? Who's a lot of like?
You and Manasseh. Y'all have
Manasseh is
things in
good people.
common.
Manasseh is good people. I don't listen to what nobody say. I go off of
Mhm.
my experiences, what I have with folk,
Mhm.
and he has been very kind to me. And I appreciate, I just appreciate the wisdom.
Mhm.
Anybody that has done way more than you have, you
Mhm.
might want to listen. Now, that
Right.
doesn't have anything to do with what you do and the direction that you want to take. I think your morals, your thought pattern, your convictions will lead and guide you. But that doesn't mean we don't go to school, Courtney and Joshua, and believe in everything that the professor says, but we listen
Mhm.
because it'll teach you it's some things that you may not have known. So
That's right.
it trips me out where people always want to think that you are you're changing just because you are allowing more knowledge and wisdom and experience that someone has to maybe cultivate some things in your life and make you think of things a little different.
Mhm.
I'm not going to have any excuses for that.
Mhm.
Just as I've sat in classes and in college classes, as in trainings, I will sit amongst those who know how to navigate certain areas that I'm not privy of.
Right. Amen.
You're not a sophist. You're smart enough to know just because I'm good in one area doesn't mean I'm good in another.
That's
So,
right.
and
That's
that's humility. To me, that's the genesis of humility.
yeah.
Knowing
Mhm.
that I'm not good enough. I just don't have the information or the wisdom.
And whoever wants to be, like they say, the smartest person in the room, you don't learn nothing.
Mhm.
Amen.
You just know what you know, and you're stuck there. You're stagnant. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to learn and grow, and I don't care who the relationship was prior. I don't care
Mhm.
who other people have had a relationship with. That is their experience
Right.
with that person.
Right.
How they
Speak.
navigated is how they
Mhm.
navigated it.
Speaking of, because I'm gonna throw a little, messiness in the pot here.
Mhm.
Merry Christmas, everybody. So I'm gonna I'm gonna ask you, just like I asked Sean last night. What are
Mhm.
your thoughts on, every? Did you already talked about this though, didn't you? If you already talked about it, we don't have to talk about it again. About Jives, what he said and all that.
Well, no, I don't think I've talked about it publicly, but I listened to what he said. I listened to how he said it. I listened to before what he said, and I don't know where all that came from. But again,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to Orlando with expectations of coming back and being rich.
Okay.
I didn't go with the expectation of I'm going to learn everything at this meeting and to where I'm going to make $30 million.
Mm-hmm.
I did not go with the expectation thinking that the Jordans have to pay for anything for me. I
Mm-hmm.
went with the anticipation to say, okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see what direction he's talking about. I already had acquired a relationship with them, so I trusted that I wasn't walking into something totally blind because, as you know, I went to both conferences this year,
Right.
so I had some kind of idea of how they work. And from going to the conferences, I will go to any conference that you put on long enough it's on the, up and up. Because the conferences that I went to were very transformative and very enlightening and very good conferences. So if you're just asking me to go to a collective to see what we can do as a group of bloggers to help each other, to gain knowledge and to build our brand so we can build them into a way where it can be lucrative for us, I'm going to go and I'm going to check it out. That's how I went to it. Yeah, that's how I went. But if anyone else, if Jives or anyone else went with the opinion that we were supposed to be rich and they were obligated to give us money, because I'm trying to figure out why are they obligated to give us money? I never understood that part.
Sean said the same thing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You met these people, St. James, that count your pockets, but not just that, they are entitled to it. You got 10,000, hell, give me 5,000. It ain't gonna hurt you. That's Jives to me.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where the thought was that they were supposed to give us money. And then when he revealed that he had asked Bishop for $20,000,
he did what?
I just wouldn't do that.
He did what?
Yeah, he asked Bishop for $20,000. I don't know. I guess to borrow it. I guess.
Did he just meet this man?
Yeah.
Bruh. St. James, was he invited to the collective meeting initially, or did he ask to come?
I think it was invited initially. I think it was invited because he wanted to invite. Listen, and people have their theories, and I've heard all the theories. He gathered up the Larry haters and took them to Orlando. I've heard that, and say that what happened when we got there. If you allowed it to work in your favor, it would have blessed you. But if your expectation was different, then it probably did not benefit you to go to Orlando. I would have never told anybody that I asked to borrow $20,000. That's just me.
Katrina says so. She is so right. It is so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to say that he asked that man that. Katrina, I'm over here embarrassed for him. I'm down there sweating. I'm so embarrassed.
I think he said that because he wanted to get in front of it just in case Bishop would so happen to come out with it. He wanted to get in front of it. That's what it seemed like.
That's a possibility, but I don't think Bishop would have ever told anybody. I hadn't heard anybody about it, and I talk to Bishop often. So I don't think that's something that Bishop would have told.
That is very much so embarrassing, though. But,
why would he do that? He just, first of all, he already gave you more than enough by paying your cost to Orlando. Yeah. And give you access and coming on your show. And I'm sure that has financial rewards to it. And you want more?
I just don't know. I don't know. I was trying to understand it, y'all. I was genuinely trying to understand it without judging it. But I can't understand that. Why expectation was so great to them. What have we attributed to Bishop that allows us to even ask for that kind of money?
But I think that, and this is my assumption because I don't know, right? But I believe that he thinks that William is getting a consistent check.
When I tell you this, I don't care what William gets. I just personally don't care what William gets. I rejoice for him to be able to go to Los Angeles and go to the Broadway show and go to dinner and have a birthday a cake cooked by the chef. I applauded all of that for him. I just didn't see it as a way of that's money that's the thing that I should be getting. Listen, but again, some people need more than other people. And I thank God for him giving me the wherewithal to get it how I can get it and not depend on somebody else to get it for me.
Yeah.
And I can't take from you just because I believe you have it. I can't expect you to give to me. What you give to me, I'm grateful for. Just like Joshua said, we went to Orlando on an all expense paid trip
Mm-hmm. And you had nice accommodations too,
and had
based
really
upon
nice.
what we saw.
We were at the Ritz Carlton or whatever we was at.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't at the Marriott, just the Marriott or just the Hilton. We were at the Ritz Carlton.
But
So
maybe your vision can be skewed when you're in dire straits.
that's a possibility too. And again, that's why I say it's a no judgment zone for me.
Mm-hmm.
It is really a no judgment zone. I don't know what situation he may be in, I know we all know about the lawsuit, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't even know what's going on with that in regards to any of that right now. But and I think on the thing he mentioned about his car or something like that, but we just can't expect Bishop Jordan to pay that for us.
I
What did
think
Bishop say?
we lightweight judging that though. We
What did,
judging that asking for the 20,000. Cause
No,
cause
no,
if you
are we?
can pay back 20,000, that means you know how to get 20,000 without borrowing it.
Wait a minute, say that again.
If you could pay back $20,000, that means you have the capability to make $20,000. So in
Yeah,
other words,
yeah.
go get it without asking for it. But we know you wouldn't be able to pay that back.
And see, and I think people miss that point. People don't have money just to give you.
Mm-hmm.
And even Larry said he expected
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Jordan to let him have that 300. Was it 300,000?
Yeah.
He expected it because he given into the ministry and given it to him. But even that's no ex. You don't give to your church just to go back and say, "Well, I gave you this. Now can I borrow $50,000?"
Yeah, no.
You just can't do that. And I don't care how much you spend it, how much you say. I just don't see that is the most brilliant thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't think St. James, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't think Bishop really knew deeply the mindsets he was dealing with
No, no, it was
because
surface. It was surface.
if I don't know St. James, I don't know Courtney, but here y'all are here like embarrassed. So we have some kind of
Yeah,
uniform reaction to this, and they don't.
I was utterly shocked that he said that. I was shocked.
I was taken aback. I wasn't surprised, but I was taken aback. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
wow.
I think I'm there too. I wasn't surprised, but I was shocked that he said it in public. And I don't know if that was supposed to have people feel a certain way about Bishop Jordan, because I think the majority of the people are saying he's smart to say no.
Right.
So I don't know if that was a thing to show that Bishop is not a kind person or a thoughtful person or a person that will help in the time of distress. I don't know what that was.
But why are you asking for something else? It's
I
that
know.
always told me. If a person is kind enough to bless you or give you something, don't ask for nothing else.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. I pray that he figures it out. But I don't.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
I know that times may be tough. Just on the outside looking in, all things considered, he's trying to do his best or do whatever he can. So I understand that
Which
times are hard.
everyone is.
Yeah. What's that? Your cornbread?
That's my cornbread.
Oh, cornbread.
35 minutes. Somebody tell me 35 minutes.
That's that field piece cornbread right there.
Uh-huh. But my God, today, it's like me asking St. James for $20,000.
I would say, first of all, why are you asking me?
Right. Right.
That part.
Have
That
I
part.
shown you that I am Daddy Warbucks that just got 20,000 laying around?
Hey, I
Let me tell you,
mean,
if I got $20,000, well, if I
yeah,
had a spare
yeah, you know.
$20,000, I would put it down on a home right now.
Hmm.
I wouldn't give it to you.
But that's how outlandish it is. Like, just because we have a parasocial relationship
Yeah.
doesn't make it okay for me to ask you for anything. But that's just me. And my God, they please don't ask me for nothing. I want to glow in the dark. I'm sorry. I'm
St.
doing too
James,
much
it
now.
shows how people look at relationships, how it's transactional. It's
Right.
not. It's not outside of money or outside of quid pro quo. It's strictly transactional. There's no development. There's no growth. There's no nothing in it.
Daddy.
And they love to say that's the word that I like to use, and that's all the level of my relationships. But no, it's not. But transactional doesn't always mean a negative thing,
Mm-hmm.
because everything that how we navigate in life is all transactional. And so let's put it in the right perspective. But even with something like that, it has to be a transaction that is benefiting for everyone.
Yes.
It has to benefit everyone, not just go one sided.
Now, so here we go. And Sean said something last night that made sense. She said, now, if he would have maybe proposed doing some work for Bishop now,
Right.
whatever
Right.
it
Right. Right.
is,
Right.
that would make more sense.
Somebody mentioned in there that maybe he could have offered a couple of crowns or something like that.
No, no.
I'm just saying, you got to
The
offer
bishop
something.
don't need no crowns. But yeah, but see, but the fact of the matter is, and I think Sean alluded to this last night, that there's not really anything necessarily that he could offer that Bishop doesn't already have because he
Right.
has a team.
Right. Right.
So
That takes care of pretty much what he needs
yeah,
to take
but
care of.
it would have made, but Sean was saying it would have made more sense just had he had a proposal there,
Yeah.
or if he would have offered something that would have made sense for asking for the money, but just outright asking for a loan,
Yeah.
no sense at all.
Hey, St. James, I want to respond to Ken
Yeah,
C12.
I see them. I see
I
them.
I as for me, I won't speak for St. James and Courtney. As for me, it's not the objective of someone asking for help. It's you don't know this person. It's this person has already given you more than what they're required to, and you going back with a bigger request without relationship being there. And then it's you're making it public as if you're trying to shame that person or trying to embarrass that person for saying no to you.
Right. Because let's be clear, I have needed help. But let's say hypothetically, God
Daddy
forbid,
here,
I
baby.
needed help
Daddy here.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask Josh because we do not have relationship, even though
We
we
can though.
may
Sweet daddy here. All right, sweet daddy here for you. Don't you worry about none of that. This ain't about you.
Oh Lord, have
This ain't
mercy.
about you.
Bye,
Say,
y'all.
James, please members only this live. So, like I was saying, we may have a parasocial relationship, or get back over here, St. James, or me and St. James. You know what I'm saying? We may talk, via social media, me and Jesse, but I'm not gonna ask them for a substantial amount of money. It just doesn't make sense. I
And
would
I think
go
people are
to
getting
those.
caught up on
Mhm.
this help. People are getting caught up on this help.
Jesse said that ain't
And
help. That's a
this is what
bailout.
I'm saying. The man did not offer to pay our bills. The man offered to help us be better at what we're doing, to make it more lucrative for us and to make it be something that has some longevity, and also with the longevity that we see some success both in viewership and also both in money, to monetize it a better way.
Cause didn't
That's what the help was. So anybody saying that, well, he offered to help, so he should have just gave him 20,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. That
no.
wasn't the help that anybody with emotional intelligence could understand of what went on.
Because even two things. Because number one, didn't he say something about taking y'all to the White House and to the Capitol and
That's
all of
correct.
this
That's
and that
correct.
and the third? But
Yeah.
here's the thing too. If he give you 20K today,
Hmm.
would you be able to flip that? Or
Right.
do you need to learn how to fish?
That's right. That's right. And listen
Because
here,
if
I
you
was sitting
Mhm.
there in the meeting with Senator Jackson when he gave the it wasn't something that Bishop Jordan came up with. I was sitting there and Bishop and Congressman Jackson offered that to us. He offered that to us.
Mhm.
Now, let's hope everybody gets clearance and can go and all that. But that's something that wasn't just something that Bishop just came up. That was Bishop sat there and was talking about me and my platform. That's what opened up the conversation because when he introduced me to represent, Congressman Jackson, he started telling him about the platform, how I was a part of a number of bloggers that generally talk about church things, and then he started to talk about how that would be good for those bloggers because the church is such a crucial aspect.
Mhm.
The Black church is a crucial aspect of getting our people to the polls.
Right.
So that was the conversation.
And see, and that's favor. And see,
Yes.
favor is better than money.
Yes.
So I could give you 20K without favor. It'll be just like going through your pockets with a hole in it. It's nothing. The
Yeah.
favor is worth more than the money. Hey Jesse, hey
What's up,
Sean.
Jesse?
Merry criminal.
Merry Christmas.
Listen,
Hey
I was
everybody.
gonna
I'm gonna
make
drop
one
down.
point. Well, Josh, you can stay up, but because I was making one point. And yeah, because you was about to be on the docket, but you back in my good graces. Anyways, so my thing is, I've been flown out a time or two,
Oh Lord.
and but I've been flown out a time or two. You
Oh God.
when you get your arrangements and everything set up, you're supposed to ask that in advance. Hey, what are you paying for? Hey, am I going to be paid for my time?
Now wait a
Um
minute. What you was flew out for? Cause
Just let
what
him
went down?
testify now. Let him
Okay,
testify.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
was, I was flown out to be in the Mary J. Blige documentary,
Oh,
all
that's right. Okay,
expenses
thank you. You
paid,
gotta
and
to smooth out two different things.
it never gave Slut from the '90s, and yeah, I got a couple of free
Mm-hmm.
trips, tax deductible. But anyways, but yeah, you don't ask, later down the line, hey, or once you get there, what am I being paid? You're supposed to establish that. Because really that's coercion if you get somewhere and then you're asking people like, oh, well, what am I being paid once I get there? And then even with that being said, because I was also flown out to Reno, Nevada about 10 years ago for the A. Philip Randolph Institute, for something pretty much similar to what y'all was doing down there, where it was a whole bunch of you was coming to learn, a lot of discussions and things of that nature. Nobody paid me any additional money to be there. Nobody paid me to talk or none of that, like and really that whole, I understood what he was saying about, like, he was coming there to learn like AI and things of that nature. You can only get so much learned during that time because
But
AI.
again, he even said that was something that he didn't need because he was using it already. So that's
Mm,
fine. But there was other aspects and a lot of things, and Sean can attest to it. There were some things we didn't get to
yeah,
because
and
he
that's what I was gonna say. It was so much drama, going on. I don't know exactly all the details, but from just what I hear, it was so much drama going on that that you all weren't able to get to it. So, I don't know, but I just hate that he dropped out of it. To me, it seems like he dropped out of it because of what naysayers was saying about it. And I'm like, again, y'all need to quit listening to these people because they ain't been nowhere,
That are
ain't never
just your
seen nothing.
that are just your viewers and just your people who give an opinion, but they're not your true supporters. These people haven't helped you move to the next level in what you're doing.
Exactly. So I don't know what to tell these people. I'm just gonna worry about me, and I'm about to hop right off. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Jesse.
But to go with what Jesse
You stay right there,
said,
Jesse.
He left.
he left already. You know what? But to go with what he said, we knew exactly what we had to do to get there, what we were going to get when we got there, what the accommodations were. We knew these things. Nowhere in any of that was a compensation for anything large, or we weren't promised anything. So there was no, I didn't go with an agenda of, okay, I'm going to get paid for these 2 days that I'm there.
But I think what the issue is we were all hearing this money thing with Larry. But
Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to go back and say, listen here. Larry still didn't get the magic beans and was rich the next day after meeting Bishop Jordan.
Yeah,
There
it
was a
took a while to
process.
do that.
There was a process that he took on, and a processes that he adapted to that allowed him to change his platform in a way where he was able to monetize it way beyond AdSense checks.
Exactly.
So there was no magic overnight, one meeting and the next time. And listen, Larry said the first time he asked to borrow some money was in, I don't know, $200,000 in 2023. But he had been dealing with him a few years by that time. I'm not here to say what Bishop should have done with Larry and what he should not have done. If he should have gave him the money or should he let him borrow it. That's really not my thing. But even if you go along with that logic, he didn't ask for it the first time the man was on his show.
But Larry also had value that he offered to Bishop.
Exactly. There was a product that Bishop was wanted to use. And there was a product that Larry wanted to use from Bishop. So there was a give and take. There was a transactional equalness, well, kind of, but you know what I'm saying. Hit the like button, everybody. Please hit that like button for me.
Desperation St. James, especially when you're trying to come up, is a horrible thing.
Yeah, could be.
And again, I get it. I'm not trying to, talk
So how did he
down
come back
on
from this?
anybody.
Like what's the relationship going forward?
I don't know. I don't know if he's in the collector still or not. I have no idea. I don't know.
He said he was no longer.
This would
He
disqualify
said it
him. If
publicly.
not this,
He
ask him.
said it publicly.
Oh,
Okay.
he said it?
What he said?
Yeah, didn't he say it on CTV? He said he was done with it.
Oh.
I thought that's what he said on. Did y'all see CTV or no?
I didn't
People
see
in the
all
chat,
of it.
can y'all
I didn't
correct
see
me?
all of
I didn't
it.
see all of it.
Okay, yeah, because that's what the live was about for on CTV's platform.
Mm-hmm.
That Jives did a live on his platform saying that he was done because he expected a coin. Now, if I'm wrong, anybody feel free to correct me because I be loud and wrong sometimes. But
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Katrina says he left. He's okay.
and he said he was done. Okay, good.
Okay. And he tried to imply Bishop was giving him the sexy. Yeah, and there was a lot of things that I don't know. I don't know.
What is wrong with people, bro?
I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with niggas, bruh?
It is always it has to always go somewhere around there.
Everybody
I
ain't
don't
gay.
like
Everybody ain't
that.
trying you. Everybody ain't messing children, bro. Like, how do you mess this up, man?
People are
How
just
do you
talking.
mess this blessing up?
People are just talking. I mean, why does it have to go there all the time?
I don't like that.
Ag-
I do not
yeah.
like that.
Again, I think when you are, in dire straits and you have a lot going on and you may need some help there, y- sometimes your vision can be clouded.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'll say that. So again, for the record, because please don't do no live on me. I'm not coming against
yeah.
anybody who needs help because we
Right.
all have one point or another, we've needed help.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah,
be
but a
clear.
no right now does not mean it won't be a yes later. Like sometimes things happen,
right.
and
Yeah,
sometimes it's just not the right time. It
yeah,
doesn't mean that I don't want to. Sometimes that's like if somebody asks me for $5,000 and I'm like, mm.
You know
Now
the
if
funny
I
thing
have an
about it.
extra 5,000, then yeah, but
But the funny thing about it, my daughter wouldn't ask me for $20,000.
Come on.
My daughter would not ask me for $20,000.
That's my next response, St. James. Why is he even a person you would ask? I don't care how bad you're in the bind. It's some folks I would never ask for money.
Right.
They're off limits.
Yeah.
even if I think they got it, I I'm
Mm. Well, I don't want to dwell on that, Katrina, because I don't even want to put a lot of that in my chat because that's just ridiculous. We know that. So, yeah. But
and that's so that I, when people talk about that, it's sometimes it's like, yeah, no, that's not even I okay.
and listen, I met Jives. I thought he was a really good guy. We had good
Yeah,
times out there. We were, I really, I would, that's why I think that's why it threw me for a loop because I was like, I didn't get this vibe there. I
no,
didn't get the vibe that he was just out there to figure out what money he can get. I never got that vibe with the conversations that we had both days, even, publicly in the collective. I just didn't see that he was there just for money. So that's why it shocked me the $20,000.
And maybe in the beginning he wasn't there just for money. Maybe there were some conversations that was had outside
That he thought
with people
opened the door
outside
into
of the
the
collective.
possibility.
Well, what I'm saying is people outside of the collective could have been talking to him like, and why you ain't getting no money? Why they ain't paid you yet? Why you ain't seen nothing? But you over
Mhm.
there. Like that could have been the case. I don't know. It's
that's
totally assumption.
crazy.
It's a possibility. Yeah, like I
This,
said, I'm not privy, and people were asking me, I'm like, I'm not privy to their conversations. Bishop don't come back and tell me what he talks to other people about. I'm not privy to that. And I don't want to really know because I don't want to be a witness.
ain't my business.
No. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The opportunities come, but it's up to you to figure out. Sometimes people are not ready to accept the opportunities. They don't see it as an opportunity. They see it as something else, and you're just not ready to accept it. And regardless of what people are saying, I still say this. I still say, if at least he had the whatever motive some people may say he had, but no other preacher, no other faith leader wanted to come together and bring the church bloggers together so we can kind of mush together, figure out not to fight each other, but to actually report on stories in a honorable way without losing the way you report, without losing your character, your way of doing it. Everybody has a different way of doing it. And I think people come to the platforms because of the different ways that we have of reporting.
Mm-hmm.
We can report on the same thing, and it's okay because we're all going to have a different perspective. You know, William may sit in the chat and call you some bees, or people want to be entertained by that. You know, it's just Jives over there, the click button and gonna do all them sounds and stuff. People want to be entertained by that. So it's understandable. That's why, but nobody wanted to come together and say, "Oh, you guys have a wonderful way who you are and how you're doing it. Let's figure out how to do it." Because obviously, how we were doing it. Don't tell me how long you've been doing it. Tell me how long you've been doing it and what has it benefited you for your longevity in it. That's where I want to mark the success. So if I've been doing this for 10, 15 years and it's not affording me the life that I believe I should be living, then I'm going to listen to someone who may have a different approach to how I'm doing it to see if it'll help me along my way.
And let me say this. I think that Jives is very talented. I
Very.
think he's, great at graphic design work and great at what he does. And so I do hope that he is able to amass, some level of financial freedom in the near future.
Yeah.
I really do. I hope that for him.
Yeah, I really do too. But you have to open up your thought process, though. You have to open up. You have to consider different ways. I cannot come in my chat and be led off of you guys or just off of some people that I've been talking to for years. If that was the case, those people should have a way for you to be successful, more successful than we are. If you're going to go along with those people or naysayers who are totally against any type of connection with the Jordans, figure out what those people can do to help you do better, make more money, and have your reach out there more.
But if they could, they would have, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I appreciate you guys for being friends with me for these many years. But I need to look over here to figure out how I can further my reach, because what I've been doing is not successful monetarily for me. So I need to look to something else. And again, all the people who think everybody's going to lose their integrity and be bought with the coin, and they're not going to have their own mind, and they're going to do this and do that. That's not the issue. You can stay who you are, but make sure you're staying who you are and it's working for you, because there's things in all of us that we should change sometime.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with change.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong
Look
with
at
it.
how many times TV shows, they change their backgrounds. They change hosts. They change, but they still remain themselves.
For that time, but now it's time to do something different. Yeah. Yeah.
And changing does not mean stopping what you're doing. Sometimes you change to elevate.
Yeah. Yeah. So I listen to people's commentary, and that's fine. That's fine. Even with the whole mishap with Justin that I did, I did it. I stand convicted in what I thought. But again, I came out and I apologized because it was something that I didn't hear. I didn't hear at that time.
Can I ask you this, though?
Mm-hmm.
Even though you had not heard it, and you asked several times, was it a possibility it was one? Was it one that somebody did and they sent you? You asked all kinds of ways, and the answer was still no. But then one was produced. So how do we like, how is it still on you? Because you apologized to someone who you thought you had wronged, but in actuality, you didn't.
Well, in some aspects, you can still say I was wrong because I didn't hear it for myself at that time. But
Mm-hmm.
again, I trusted the word of someone else. Lessons to be learned. I don't, I hate when you put those eyes in here, Coco. It's annoying to me. Um, but the bigger picture, Sean, is we're looking at the sky and the sky is blue. Everybody can see the sky is blue. So there's no sense in me, no one else trying to convince us that it's red. So,
Mm-hmm.
and time will tell. Time will tell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, time will tell.
St. James,
Yeah,
I want to use this as a more so talking to us, but use Jives and this situation as a foundation and a teaching lesson. Bible says that promotion doesn't come from the north, south, east, or
right.
west, but comes from God. And favor, a lot of times, is categorized as not being fair because it's not something we did to deserve it. So I doubt Jives had a show that impressed the Jordans that much to want them to do this and make this investment in his life. But God's favor in this season was warranted.
Yeah,
What happens is if promotion comes from God, no matter what we get away with down here, he sees how we handle those opportunities.
yeah,
And for all of us who are trying to get to the next level, it's important that as we are questioning what Josh did or didn't do, that we make sure that we are also being wise in our opportunities, in our relationships,
No,
because
that's good.
it it really can happen to us if we're not careful.
mm-hmm.
And I personally don't know how he bounced back from this because if I was the Jordans, this would be a red flag to me. But more so, I want to make sure that I'm not handling St. James wrong, Courtney wrong, my
Mm-hmm.
mentors wrong, my investors wrong also. So where
Yeah,
I'm losing promotions and losing opportunities because I'm not wise enough to handle things, or I'm too greedy, or I'm
yeah,
too inconsistent, or I'm too entitled.
That is so good, Josh.
yeah.
That
Thank
is
you.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That is definitely something to think about because we don't think about oftentimes the people that we have around us. Like like it's favor and it's a blessing to have, St. James and Sean talks and even you, Eleazar, you all right. But
Talk to me, girl.
and just
Mm-mm.
We gotta go, Sean. We gotta go.
Where the button?
and Jesse, and you're absolutely right. And all the opportunities outside of social media that we have, that we
Yeah,
should make sure that we are um, looking at them as favor and stewarding them well. That
yeah.
was well spoken.
And I
That's the
think
word, steward. That's the perfect word.
because he said he'll make you rulers over many, but you got to be what? You got to figure out that small first.
That's
That's
Talk,
right.
sir.
you.
Talk,
You
sir.
he got to figure out the small stuff first before you go knocking on the doors of BET and NBC and ABC. They're not knocking if you cannot deal with what we're dealing with now. Listen, and
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes we limit ourselves because we're limiting God. I mean, so much can happen. Listen, the guy, and I wasn't even paying attention, but the guy that's on Sisters, he's married, he has 4 boys. Probably know who I'm talking about, Courtney. And he was just doing YouTube, and all of a sudden he's in movies. There's a lot of stories like that. So it's like you have to approach a lot of this stuff like you're not just trying to please the people in the chat, because
Mm-hmm.
they will lead you astray a lot of times.
Come on, sir.
That's good.
But you're actually trying to impact the masses. And a lot of times, we're acting like it's, no big deal that we said this or did this or treated that person that way or beefed with that person for 15 years. People are looking outside of the people that are just in your chat. There's a people in the bushes right now that are probably really important. There you go, DeVell, that's his name, DeVell Ellis, that are very important. Not to saying that none of y'all are, but there's people that have some connections
Talk
that
about the
can
bushes.
benefit us. Huh?
Talk about the bushes. The bushes
Yeah.
is a thing
The
for real,
bushes
for real,
be
for
bushing.
real. The bushes be bushing, baby. And I didn't realize that until St. James platform, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Child.
You don't know who's watching, and if a person
Amen.
if they can't be comfortable watching you, they're not going to put you in front of other people who they know are not going to be comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this is like
Y'all don't get.
this is just a
Go ahead.
small little portion of if you're really wanting to do something bigger. This is just a little small
Jesse.
portion.
Why
That
you had to put
Jesse,
that up there? Jesse messy.
look in here. I have no look back spirit, honey love. No look back spirit. I got a spirit.
Listen.
I want
Okay.
to go forward.
And you know what's back there, St. James, and you still look back?
And you still look back.
You can hear the fire brimstone, you can hear the scream, you can smell the burning flesh, and you still look back?
Nah, I'm straight.
And
Some
you
of us too
still
damn
look
nosy.
back.
Some of us too curious about, you know what? And my grandmother told us this when I was younger. Sometimes we're too curious about what's not our business.
Yeah.
Now you think about it, bro. Your business is moving forward, your destiny, your opportunity, your growth, your favor.
Yeah.
Why are you over here in my face?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's so many. I had the best conversation today. The best conversation today with, just trying to make sure that I'm focused on the goal, focused on the vision that I have for the St. James Show. Focusing, making sure that I'm not being bamboozled by someone going live on me, that's not tripping me up to kick me off the vision that I really have for the St. James Show. And from what I have planned for 2026. I had the best conversation today, and it just really encouraged me. And you know what? I'm telling you, God will put people in your life, what they say,
Come on,
for a
sir.
reason, for a season, or whatever, or for a lifetime. But it's up to us if how we're going to treat the people that God put in our lives. And God is not the kind of God that is going to put someone in your life. If you really walk into it with an open mind and an open heart, and not to be manipulative, not to try to trick people out of this and trick people out of that, he'll allow, y'all know he'll even allow your enemies to be your footstool.
Come on, sir.
That's right.
And
He'll
he ain't
even
no
allow
carrot
that.
dangler.
He'll allow that to bless you.
And that footstool sometimes in the Hebrew is a stepping stone, a ladder.
Hello.
Yeah.
Come on, sir.
And he don't dangle carrots.
No.
He don't.
God's in the dangling carrot business. He's in the, for sure. But he only works with those who want change, wants elevation. You want something different. If what you're doing is not cutting it, he will put people in your life. But if you fumble the bag, and that can be even more personal. If you got a wife you divorced, but you shouldn't have divorced her. You had a husband you divorced, but you shouldn't have divorced her.
And you
Now
can't
you
figure
can't
out
get
why
to
each
right
relationship is crazy.
huh?
I saying you can't figure out why each relationship after is crazy.
Yeah, because you didn't deal with that thing that you didn't pass that. You didn't pass that, or you gave up too early, or you did something that tore up the relationship too quickly. Listen, I'm just saying, stop listening to people and get the mind of God.
Mm.
Keep your mind on Him, and He will direct your path. It's not about individuals, it's about the access and the favor that God gives us. So, all this other stuff, people got problems with who you dealing with, that's their problem. But I
You
trust the
don't deal
Holy
with
Ghost
it.
inside me, and I trust the Spirit and the discernment inside me, that if something that I don't agree with, I'll open up my fat mouth and I'll say I don't agree with it, and I'll go a different way. There were even things at the Orlando that were presented to us that I didn't go with.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go with. I didn't want to connect my brand with it, and I left it there. But that didn't mean the Orlando
Wasn't good.
meetings were not beneficial to me.
Mm-hmm.
Everything presented to you, you don't have to go with.
Come on, man.
And these people who think everybody's integrity is in jeopardy because because you're linking up with people that they don't jive with, that has nothing to do with me. That's your issue and how you would handle it if you were an associate with them. And a lot of people are jealous because they didn't get the access. And you gotta remember that too. And some people are cheering right now that it seems to be breaking up, and they're cheering.
Which is crazy.
Which is
It's
wild.
over. Oh, it's over already.
Had they got the access, they probably wouldn't have fumbled the bag. But they're not gonna say that. They're gonna say, "Oh, good, yeah. It's tearing up. It didn't start right anyway. Oh yeah, good." You think everything good started right?
Nope.
And everybody didn't go.
Come on.
Everybody didn't go. Outside noise is the greatest test on your ability to focus. And let me tell you, this YouTube and these social media streets can be extremely loud, extremely noisy.
Very.
And if you don't have focus, and if you don't have some discernment and some stick-to-itness, you will allow every wave of doctrine, i.e. the chat, to sway your opinion and sway your destiny. How am I going to let some chat people and people who have just an opinion on somebody sway my destiny? Your opinion don't. I will consider your opinion. But if it's nothing that is going to benefit me, or it's against what I know God is walking me through, then I'm going to say thank you for your opinion, and I'm going to leave it just there.
What
You can't
about
have it orchestrate my life.
But what about not specifically just people that are just in the chat, but supporters, people who
Yeah, and I
support your
say the
views?
chat, but of course, it's opened up to other. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But then
you have to realize that even people close to you want manipulation access. They want you to do what they want you to do and how they want you to do it.
True. Mm-hmm.
You got to discern that too.
Yeah.
And will support you based on that. If you stop giving me what I want, I will support you. I don't believe in you. I believe in your ability to entertain me and please me at this season.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, when Jesus was affirmed, when Jesus was baptized, and the voice of God descended down like a dove, and everybody heard him. This is my beloved son, who I'm well pleased. That was elevation. That was public
Affirmation. Yeah.
affirmation. Thank you. And that was a public display of favor.
Yeah.
Then he was immediately tested.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking St. James in
Immediately tested.
immediately because Satan had to see, okay, let me see this, about this God thing. Let me show me. And I'm thinking when the Jordans elevated you all, you know, to this level of, hey, these people are saying something that I like, I admire, I want to invest in them, I want to show them how to do it better. You were brought up on a public platform and ascended. And
Yeah.
immediately when you're playing the part in Orlando, your testing started then.
Yes.
And so many of you all have failed the test time after time, whether it's small test or whether it's the general, can you remain faithful to the process test? Or can you change to appreciate and fully take advantage of this process? They're failing.
Yeah.
But see, too, it's like this. If I know that I'm trying to go to a specific place and I see somebody in that place, I'm not, for instance, St. James, I like the steps that he's making. I see what he's doing. Why would I then listen to someone in the chat that either goes live or post something once every 1 to 6 months that's really not serious or trying to do anything different? I'm not going to listen to you. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to hear what you say, but if I see somebody else going in that direction, if I have to pivot a little bit, why not do that? Where is the harm in saying, okay, well, let me try it this way?
Yeah.
But if you never try, how do you know that that little pivot won't help?
And the thing about it, no one else's journey is my journey. That's their journey.
Mhm.
I can't look at what William is doing as a blogger, and I always have given William his props in regards to people noticing and knowing who I was from me being on his channel in the beginning. But I can't hang it up on there, and you can't hold me to that to say I will be nothing without you. And I'm not saying that William said that, but what you're saying, you can't hold me to that or keep me bottled up just because our journeys are different. So I'm
Mhm.
taking, what I've learned back then, and I want to take what I know and what I can learn from others to continue my successful journey. If you
Exactly.
cut everybody off or cut your blessing off at the path, when will your change ever come?
Mhm.
I don't know.
That's a word right there.
This is not osmosis. This isn't anything deep. This isn't anything so spiritual that we're just drowning. Some of this is just life lessons. That's all it is. It's life lessons. It's what we have. And a lot of us are navigating some stuff that we need those generational curses broken. We need some stuff
Mhm.
broken because now it's not it may be affecting your personal life, and it could be affecting your spiritual life and your business.
Mhm.
So
Amen.
this said, like I said, it's a no judgment zone here. It really is. But I'm going to speak to the portion that because I don't want anybody to be misinformed about what you've heard. Because when I was listening, I was like, well, that's not my, I don't have those type of thoughts. I don't have those. And again, some people will say, well, he already had a relationship with them. I mean, but it wasn't a long relationship. I mean, it was just this year. Ain't like we've been in communication for years. I'm still navigating. My eyes are still open. I'm still, making sure I'm moving with caution with everything that I do. I'm not moving
Mhm.
with emotionalism.
I can tell, St. James, a lot of your relationships are time tested.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have
Yes.
to.
Yes. And you know what? I trust you until you give me a reason not to.
Mhm.
I don't like to say we got to work on trust. I'm going to trust you until you show me you can't be trusted. Because I
And
would
y'all
want
get too
somebody to do
many.
that to me. If I'm coming to you with a pure heart, you may not even know me. A lot of you don't know me personally, even over here. But I have to be tested on some things to make sure that I am who I can live up to what I talk about. And ain't nobody perfect over here. You could listen, I will apologize when I feel that I've wronged you, and if you feel that I've wronged you, I will apologize. But time will tell. Time will tell. But I'm not going to cut someone off just because you don't like them, just because you think I shouldn't. That's craziness. I would never slap God in his face from presenting an opportunity to me, and I just slap him and say, "No, God, it didn't come the way I thought it. I thought I felt it was supposed to come. So it ain't you, and forget it." And then they said, "God, they said, I don't care what they said. God is saying, What have I told you? Didn't I tell
Right.
you I would, supply all of your needs according to my riches and yeah, you did. You said also that you got to keep the mind stayed on Him." And if your mind continues to be stayed on him, then you can't be moved by every issue that somebody may have. Again, things start off shady, messy, good. Things have a way of starting off different ways. But when God actually steps in and takes over, then it works out what the Bible said for our good. It works out for our good. So,
Amen. So we done had church on
yeah.
Christmas. There you go, Josh. There go your service. You know
Then
you going through a good
oh,
virtual
he got
service.
he got more. He got 100 and something in here now today. So
Look, and
I
he
ain't
about
heard
to
one song, so I am not
Uh-oh.
complete.
he about to you are not complete.
you're
I
not complete.
You know he about to take up the offering, y'all. Go on, get your pocketbooks out.
listen. Close the doors, please. Close the doors.
Close the
Listen,
doors.
I
this
Close the
mean,
doors.
Uh-oh.
Saints Church,
Here's
St.
some gumbo. I
James.
want y'all to see the gumbo. I'm gonna put myself
Oh,
on the big screen. Let's see.
let's see it.
Let's see. Can
what
y'all
kind
see?
of seafood is that, St. James?
I did. It has shrimp,
Mm.
uh, lump crab meat, and the claws meat with
Mm-hmm.
regular Dungeness, and then
That's a nice color.
with shrimp.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's a nice
Mm,
color.
mm,
Doesn't it
mm.
look like Louisiana gumbo?
It
Mm-hmm.
do. I done
Mm-hmm.
had some look just like I'd say Richard Smallwood. I'm telling you, that's a beautiful color, bro.
I'm just letting them
My.
shrimp get done. The shrimp don't take but a couple of minutes. So that
Oh,
is
that looks so good.
that is the gumbo. Yeah. So
That's nice.
As I was
Oh.
saying, St. James has over the last few months we've gained a family here. We've gained a community, and I believe anything that you draw from or glean from, you support it. Anything you care about. And I hate calling everything a seed because sometimes seed is implying that you want something in return. Well, we've gotten something. I've gotten Jesse, Courtney, Sean Talks. I've gotten St. James and all of you. So if you want to support this platform tonight, please do what you can. I understand that it's kind of tight for everyone, but you can give as close to $50 as you can, and let's support this platform in anticipation that next year will be bigger and better and offer us more wisdom, more love, and more care.
Bishop Jordan, you need to bring him on over there with you
I am going.
to be in your mentorship. Cause my God, he's walking in the
I
steps. I mean,
he
no, we
talking
love you,
right.
St. James.
He talking
He is
right.
talking right. We love you. We support you,
Mhm.
and as best as we
Okay.
can.
Well, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been a blessing to me all year. Imagine this: we done seen another Christmas, and it's all right with me. You know what? I ain't got no sad luck story, as they say. I ain't got
Come
one.
on, sir.
I really don't. I mean, God has been good. He has blessed me all throughout the year. I mean, through many dangers, toils, and snares, I've come. I've come
It
on
was
through.
what? It was what? It was
To
grace.
grace that brought me safely
Oh
home.
God. Y'all
And
look out
that
for
thing is gonna lead me on. Oh, yes, it will.
y'all
Yes,
look
it
Come
out
on,
for
sir.
Josh little 70 member church. It's gonna
will.
start virtual first. Y'all get ready. Oh
Listen,
gosh.
but I think 2026, Sean, you got monetized already. So press toward the mark. Just press.
Congrats,
Be
Sean.
yourself.
Congrats.
Mhm.
Be
Thank you.
yourself and
Thank
just
you.
do that thing and don't get caught up, Sean. Please don't get caught up in what people say. You're gonna be stagnant if you do that.
I got you.
You're gonna be stagnant. You're gonna be at it. You're gonna get your 1,000 and just be there. If you get caught up and start going back and forth with what people say, I know that it could warrant you a few followers, but those followers are only gonna be with you for the mess. They're not coming for the blessing or the message.
Yeah.
That's just my encouragement to you. And we know Courtney about to start. Courtney and Joshua need to get on the good foot and get those lives
Come
fired up.
on.
I already got mine written down. Women preachers. We're going to deal with that.
Okay.
A 10-part
Okay.
series. We're going to deal with it. We're going to
I'm
put
Well,
the
not
house
coming
in order.
around there to argue with you. I'm
listen
Put the
not
house
here.
in
doing
order. Ain't no arguing. It's Bible.
Then they gonna be over
Bible
there
right.
cussing. They're gonna be cussing you out in your chat. I'll tell you that. Yes, they will. They will cuss you out in that chat.
Could
Mm-hmm.
you put up
Josh,
your
do you have
ways? Go ahead, baby.
no,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Courtney.
Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
Could you put up your ways to give again, St. James, please?
There it is,
We
right
have
there.
Zelle, we have PayPal, we have Venmo and
Venmo.
CashApp, also Super Chats, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe.
And we have
Please,
the
please.
Inspire Snail Mail, P.O. Box 25293, Fresno, California 937. Actually, it's more than Inspire. I got some of my older saints and listeners who send via mail. Like I said, I like to open it up and get mail. So
Yes, that is
Thank you,
so
Arica.
sweet.
Thank you so much.
yeah, what'd she say? Oh, thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, Erica.
Yeah, thank you.
If only $5, hey, don't feel bad, and we understand, but please listen.
Listen here.
I'm speaking in faith that
Mhm.
2027 he's going to be going somewhere every month. He's going to be overseas. He's going to be doing that. That's the hype, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Thank
got
you.
my own built-in Flav over here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, I will
Mhm.
preach you out running raggedy. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Though this is done. I need to figure out if I'm going to do these greens real quick. I'm gonna make my multicultural greens real quick. Inspired just for you. Throw them in the
What
instant.
are multicultural greens?
She mad
What
because
is that?
I put saison in them and
Oh my god.
I put everything in them
You
from
finna
the
have me putting saison in everything.
Italian herbs, the
Oh
Mexican
my
herbs.
god. What?
Yeah.
Saint
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited about your future, St. James, and what
Yeah.
you have that's about to pop off next for 2026, and as well as you, Sean. I said it, I don't know if you were in the chat or not. That, again, I'm super proud of you and happy for you as
Yeah.
far as monetizing, and I'm excited for Josh. Josh, do you have a estimated date when you're gonna go live?
Has the
February
Lord
1st.
revealed it to you?
February 1st.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
investing some money to some equipment. I want to do it right.
Okay.
February
Okay.
1st, it's going to be three channels. One dealing with advice from the older generation to us younger people. The
Mhm.
second one dealing with the young men, and the crisis we see going on. And thirdly, I want to build a platform, build a panel answering questions about the church and dealing with topics, you know, topic by
Mm,
topic, and kind of getting people involved and giving their experiences and giving their opinions.
that sounds good. Do you have a name yet?
So the first one will be my name, J. Eliezer. The one with the older people is going to be letters to the next generation. And so, for example, we're going to deal with letters on forgiveness, letters on marriage and divorce, letters on religion or whatever, or finances.
No, I'm
And
talking about
then,
what's the name of your channel?
what I'm saying, one is going to be letters to the next generation, and the other
Mm-hmm.
two are going to be just me, J. Eliezer, just me doing things on my personal channel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're gonna have 2 channels.
Yeah, he's gonna have 3 channels.
Yeah, 2 channels with 3 different platforms.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm slow. I'm sorry. Okay, just whenever he come out, y'all just follow all his
And what's yours
channels.
going to be, Courtney?
Who said?
Oh, see, you play it. You play it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Erica, thank you for your donation. Now I see a chef's hat. You a chef too, or what? On
What?
your on your super chat, you got a chef hats on. What you over there making?
Oh, I'm like,
Thank you,
I don't see
Kimberly. I don't know. I want to know. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I need to, before people start coming over here and scavenging, I need to get some stuff done. I wanted to just hang out with you on this great Christmas. And again, listen, I hope all comments and concerns were taken with love
Mm-hmm.
and admiration. Really, not anything malicious or anything, but
No.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just pray that when God presents things before us, that we handle them the correct way.
And that's the message.
That's the message. That's the message. All
That's
right, y'all.
good.
I'm out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.